It is time. It is the vast error time. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking get into the new goddamn shit.
Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go! I feel like I shouldn't do that because I need to save my voice, and if I do that, I'm going to murder it.
Fair.
I can't believe I'm the man behind the slaughter.
Holy shit, the purple guy.
I was wearing purple earlier today. I was wearing my tie-dye purple shirt, and it fucking started, like, it fucking downpoured on me. I was taking a fucking walk, and it was just nice and drizzly, and then it just all of a sudden fucking collapsed on me, and I was like, oh, what the fuck?
Like a fucking slap.
It was basically just instantaneous. It went from sprinkling to just flooding me.
It's like how, like, whenever it rains, it's always just like individual droplets going plop plop. But imagine if rain just dropped all at once like a fucking slap.
Holy shit. There would not be any houses. We'd be underground people. I'm not wrong, though. The weight of the water would straight up just collapse any house that was on the surface.
True.
Yes, it is very true. Okay. Alright, let's go. Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to the Let's Read Vast Error. We are fucking at it. We're at the end of Act 1. We're getting into Intermission 1. After Intermission 1, I'm just fucking blind. I know so fucking little. Hello there, B. How's it going? We are at the end of Act 1. I'm sorry that you're currently having problems trying to decipher which act this is. I'm so sorry. You're a bastard. You're a bastard. I fucking hate you. I'm kicking you from the call.
No, you will not.
You cannot just eat the wind orbs, okay? You cannot just fucking eat the wind orbs. How could you? How could you fucking do this? How could you fucking do this?
I can. I'm allowed.
You should not be, actually.
I wanted to give me the option to.
I'm gonna ban you from my fucking chat.
No, you can't. You will feel bad.
I will feel bad, but that doesn't mean I won't commit to the bit.
Not this bit. You will not commit to this bit.
This is fair. Oh my fucking god. Hello there, Dan Spector boy. It's good to see you again. I hope you're doing well. I lost part 2, but I'm here. Hell yeah. Part 2 of the Let's Read is actually currently up on my Stream Archive channel. So if you actually go down to my About page and you look down, there will be a button that takes you to the Stream Archive. Whenever you feel like it, go ahead and watch that. Hell yeah. Firework Cat 25 says orbs snatched. No! These orbs are not for snatching. They're not for eating either. They are for using to apparently either curse me, make me do the Morshu rap, or to bless me. Jesus.
Eating it also counts as cursing. I'm not wrong.
You're not wrong, and I hate it. Okay.
I am always correct.
Okay.
All the time.
Okay. And before the stream happened, you said I had an ego. Dear Lord.
No comment.
No. You're afraid of being judged. Okay.
But yeah, after Intermission 1, which is really short, by the way, you'll be completely blind.
Yes, I will. Bees is patiently waiting to get 1k win orbs to devour them. Unfortunately, here's the thing. Only one person a stream can eat the win orbs, so if you want to be mad at someone, you could spray bottle Donovan over here.
Haha.
I will forcefully eject the win orbs from your stomach to give to Yanopi.
No.
Yes.
Not my snack. Not my sweets. Not my treats.
Yes, your treats. Yes, your treats. Actually. Oh my god, this is so silly.
It really is.
Let's just fucking get right into it.
All right.
Intermission 1. It is good to see you again. This first line is making me think of all the goddamn memes that are Gordon Freeman. It's good to see you well in the flesh. And I'm just...
Oh, no, he's so fruity!
I know, he's so fruity! That's my...
So fruity!
That's my husband you're talking about, and you're not wrong. Fruit bones! Jesus. Dr. Occeus, it's good to see you again in the flesh. It is good to see you again. That last display was quite a spectacle, was it not? Even if it's only served to raise more questions in certain regards. It does bring me great joy to see the pieces of a narrative come together with due gravitas and flair for a finale. Speaking of questions, I'm sure you have more than a few regarding what you just saw, correct? Well, I would absolutely be delighted to provide you with some insight. Of course, there are only certain key points I'm allowed to bring to your attention. I wouldn't want to spoil the story, after all. Oh, do not worry about the time. In the grand scheme of our adventure together, I promise you this diversion will be but a minuscule blip on the radar. I would first like to start by telling you a bit more about myself. Despite our interaction so far, I've yet to disclose more than a mere moniker, much less a role I meant to play in the story. For shame, you will have to forgive my penchant for obscuring dramatics. Quite brazen for a character who's meant to facilitate your observations of events to insist on, but we all have our quirks. So please, follow me for a short while. I do hope
Squirrel's hair.
are you also in love with one white noise?
Look, he is a very tall, bony, like, very eloquent man.
I'm not.
Also, he's a house husband.
He's a house husband. Oh my fucking god, you're not wrong, and I don't know how to handle this. I don't know how to handle this. Jesus Christ. Jane Inspector Boy says, I know it's just the fact that they have no eyeballs, but they look at like they're closing their eyes at the viewer, like some smug ball. A smug ball? My god.
White noise do the flutter.
White noise.
Wink.
White noise is a male wife.
This
is not wrong. I don't know how to handle this. Hello there, Cheshire Creeper. It's good to see you again. I hope you're doing well. You have graced upon me some information that I did not want to have tonight, and yet here we are. Yeah, okay. Male wife, fail son.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep reading at this point.
Do it.
I feel like on every level I'm feeling curses. I just feel that this is radiating cursed energy.
You better avoid it.
I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna need like 50 blessings tonight. So please, follow me for a short while. I do hope your eyes will not suffer much from the background strain as we go forward. Into name. My name as I've previously stated, is White Noise. White Noise is my father. I am the fail son. Don't call yourself a fail son, Firework Cat. You don't deserve that.
Tyson, please.
There are no fail sons in this chat except for Calder. Fuck Calder. He's a fail son.
You're right. You're fucking right.
I'm right. I know I'm right. I say nothing but the fucking truth.
Good lord, keep reading.
I am the Eternal Guardian, tasked with presiding over the solitary universe and all that it encompasses. The All-Mother of life and existence, Caparia, created me to act as a mediator between her creations and those of her split equal, Gaian, the Not Father, who influences all that remains. I was to be the first of many beings similar to myself, had my maker not been abruptly torn asunder by her equal. Left weakened and confined to a single life-bearing world, she was able to craft beforehand. My personal domain is all that separates the remnants of her existence from the so-called perfection of him. These don't symbolize Austin and Heather, right?
No.
Okay. Okay, because I wouldn't have been surprised given the tropes of, like, given how
It's just
trope influenced this comic is.
Yeah, I mean, it's less to do with Austin and Heather themselves and more to do with the fact that Vastera as a whole has a whole duality thing going on.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Okay. Mama's top skeleton, Mama's failed son skeleton! Jesus.
I also said Vastera versus Vastera, Caparia, and Gaian didn't divorce.
We would probably have a full White Noise, not just skeleton. He'd be in his, like, prime. We'd see him with full fox skin. I'm not wrong. It very much feels like if given more time, Caparia would have actually made White Noise like a full person instead of a skeleton.
God.
This planet, which I have looked after for so many eons. I'm just fucking reading him as goddamn is the G-Man at this point. That's exactly what I'm doing here. I'm reading him as fucking G-Man. And I don't know how I feel about that.
I'm not sure either, honestly.
There are two wolves in you. One of them is White Noise. One of them is G-Man. They are both gay.
Yeah, White Noise doesn't have G-Man on his kin onion.
Fair enough. Fucked up. Maybe that should be the case.
Yeah.
Who made his kin onion? I will have a talk with them.
I think it's Austin and Eddie.
Okay, fair enough. This planet, which I have looked after for many eons, expires and is born anew after a constant cyclical. Jesus, I hate English. Cyclical pattern. As it and its universe shift after death, so does my own form. A personal memento of the worlds and lives that were lost. Currently, I preside over Repeton, home of a species referred to as trolls, and those 12 heroes we have been observing. In every universal instance, these 12 souls are destined to manifest at the same time, so that they may find communion in a medium. This is achieved through participation in a game of my own design, a game devised with the express goal of documenting each iteration of reality and, ultimately, restoring my creator to her former beauty. To that end, this present iteration holds what I believe to be a perfectly crafted sail-safe. I must hope it will serve its purpose. What is this music saying?
I honestly don't know. It's just samples.
Fair enough. To that end, this present iteration holds what I will believe to be a perfectly crafted failsafe. I must hope it will serve its purpose, as this attempt in this very last... As this attempt is the very last I will be able to oversee, as I am fated to return to the Old Mother at its conclusion. All that aside, I suppose I can condense who I am into two topics of interest. I am a storyteller, and I'm a family guy.
No! He's a family man!
He's a family guy.
Shut the fuck up, Austin!
They're synonymous!
I'm taking over the stream now, fuck this!
You fucking steal my Streamlabs.
Yes! Exactly.
Family guy, male wife! Oh my god. Oh, Firework Cat, I imagine White Noise's design is pretty fun to draw. I think there's a lot you could do with him. But like just drawing the bones is horrifying. Family Guy was the last straw. Oops.
Yes.
Where were we?
As it should be.
There he is. There's his beautiful pose. Our current. Where are we? You can't get food poisoning. Oz has already gotten food poisoning, so I'm so sorry about that. Everyone's trying to fucking eat the wind orbs tonight. I'm so upset. I'm so fucking upset. Hi. Hi there, Ezreal. How's it going? I hope you're doing well tonight. Fuck. Oops. Yeah. Yeah, me too. Damn it, Oz. Maybe you shouldn't have eaten the wind orbs.
Hey, I made a promise last stream that I would eat them.
You did make a promise. You're doing homework? Fair. Very fair. I hope it goes well. Good luck. Our current location is called the Static, my aforementioned domain. It exists outside the bounds of our narrative, separated from the universe you see that you have come to know. Here, physicality is malleable, and there's no set beginning or end to things. Only me and the components of my willed kin. This realm's purpose is to act as a barrier between life and the cold embrace of the void, enshrouding the outskirts of existence with my essence, so that the Knotfather is rendered incapable of breaking through and finishing what he started. It also doubles as my personal living space, providing me with all that I need in order to maintain my work. How do I obtain and preserve resources in a visually abrasive emptiness? Well, for now, let us say I possess a very active imagination. What is the game? This as of yet mysterious game is not of any intrinsic importance. Its value lies in serving as a stepping stone for our heroes, devised to propel their development forward so that they may seize control of their destiny. A mere plot device, if you will, one that I would use as a tool to guide and enlighten. Each of its former iterations, while in a constant state of fine-tuning, has always held this same purpose. It has sadly never worked out as fully intended, despite my tireless work to hone the process over the countless universal resets. Only now, as we ready ourselves for our final curtain draw, do I believe it to be in a state of fit to produce a successful outcome. Even so, the desired conclusion will be anything but easy to reach. Oh, I don't like these shadowy versions.
Mhm.
They all look like they're gonna try to kill me. Especially the Arcjec. Arcjec
Yeah.
will beat my ass. Wait, wait, what do Calder's horns look like?
It's like one of them is like a simple curve, one of them is like a curve while the tip of the horn like circles. He's in the very back.
Okay, I was gonna say, because like one of them has like has like a horn with that looks a little broken or has the spikes, and I was like, wait, is that Calder's horn? Okay, I was gonna say, I'm like,
no,
holy shit, does Calder have fucking crown horns?
No.
Okay. I like gently crouching. Look at her.
Yeah.
She just existing. She just chilling.
She's just squatting.
She's just squatting. POV, a gang of rat teens finds you in an alley. Oh god. Uh-oh. They're gonna beat me. They're gonna beat me up. This looks like dung and Rappa artwork somehow. Oh my god, it fucking looks like the Grey Men at the end of every trial.
Oh god.
Jesus. This game is yet to properly start, and I've already had need of invasive measures, so as to ensure certain standards are met. An unfortunate necessity, I'm afraid. Sometimes the workings of a complex system require a forceful hand. I must hope these precautions will prove sufficient. But enough of all of this doom and gloom. What do you say we learn a bit more about our delectable cast on a metaphysical level? The participants of the game are souls bound to its confines, in and out of play. It is the reason they live, the reason they die, and the reason this cycle has repeated itself for so long. Deep inside these individuals, the aspects of existence lie dormant. The purest, most fundamental pieces of reality. The fabric it is woven with. Shattered parts, all of a once collective whole. Their intrinsic traits shape our players and the path they are able to walk in life, whether they realize it or not. Taking a single facet of a person into consideration paints an incomplete picture, however. These young trolls stand in classes of all their own. They have interests, thoughts, feelings, personal turmoils to work past. A way they see and engage with the world around them that is entirely unique. But no matter how much they change, the pull of the aspects can still be felt underneath it all. A constant thrum, an insistent undercurrent beneath the skin, leaving marks down to the marrow. God, that's a fucking... I have to check something really quickly. I have to check something really quickly. I'm going... Oh my god. I might know what that fucking carpet is.
Oh shit.
Okay. Oh, this is taking a hot second here.
One.
Oh fuck, I can't tell. Oh shit, I don't no, I don't think I actually did. Okay, I thought I used the same carpet, but I did not actually. I thought I used it in Kira's house, and that's not it.
Damn.
Yeah. Are you dilphobic? No! What? He's my husband. This is where we live.
You see that skeleton in the back on the couch? That's Austin.
That's me, and Oz is the tibia right next to me.
The
Austin is about to talk about how good the prose is and then freezing his tracks in this fucking panel. Jesus. I didn't know you kin Bonehilda. No, Bonehilda actually kins me.
Okay, Austin.
Come, let me illustrate these abstract ramblings a bit better. We shall take the scenic way through my humble abode. But first, allow me a few seconds to share a word or two with my loving wife and child. They haven't seen me in quite a while, as my job requires a rather strenuous schedule. It is a lot of upkeep. Say hello, my dear Bonehilda, my little boner. I'm sure you are both as lively as ever, especially so with all the festivities taking place today. Quite exciting, no? The fucking lipstick. The fucking lipstick. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Hello there, clown. How's it going? It's good to see. You came at the best time. You sure did. The fucking Bonehilda is killing me. That's you. That's me.
Exactly.
That's where my gender is right now. Understandable. Understandable. Have a good fucking day, actually. Is that so?
Oh my god.
Is that so? Well, Boner, you know the rules. Listen to your mother. And don't you take that tone of voice with me, young man. Have you forgotten that I am the only one who's provided you with nothingness that you call home? I hope to God that this is just a bone from his, like, skeleton that he is just, like, decided as his son.
I don't know.
Okay, I gotta go to the tier list. I'm putting fucking White Noise in top tier.
Isn't he already a phenomenal?
No, he's in great. He was in great. Now he's in phenomenal.
Oh, thank God.
So he's behind Taz, and he's I've lost my mind. Murret, thank you. He's behind Murret. Forgive my slight outbursts. Boner is quite the troublemaker. Austin really just made a fucking Bart out of a skeleton leg. Oh my god. He always says the most outlandish things. You could probably get them on t-shirts, coffee mugs, and who knows what else. Okay, look. You know how Wayne Radio TV put the fucking golden retriever Sunkiss, bought the rights to the image for it and sold it as merchandise? I hope to God Austin does that for that fucking bone. Just buy the rights to that one fucking bone and, like, just put it up on the Redbubble.
That one bone PNG.
That one bone PNG would be so fucking good. Jesus Christ. He is going to grow up to be a star. I know it. By which I mean he is inevitably going to shine, darken, and explode. Just like his dear old father. I fucking want a fucking version of the explosion emote now that starts with just White Noise's head and then explodes.
Wait, I can probably do that in, like, if I DM you the emote and edit it to explode.
Oh my god, that'd be so good. Holy shit. But look at me go on about family affairs. No more small talk. Here we are. Into room.
Frog!
Fucking frog moments. This is, quite literally, where the magic happens. I like to call this workspace. I like to call this my workspace. Even though the majority of what you see here is more facilitated by my hand rather than crafted wholesale, I do possess a modicium of influence over the planet I watch over, of course. But these phantoms stored in the solitary universe are merely the natural conclusion of a tale that reaches its end. I simply organize and file them away. After all, it's important to keep in mind the mistakes and shortcomings of the past when we look towards the future, as to not repeat them. That, and it would be a shame for these stories to be permanently lost. I wouldn't want you to be left with no way to access them. Look at the lovely creature. Beautiful, isn't it? Such a young thing, full of promise, curbed at its source, before it even had the chance to flourish. I find its continued existence absolutely invaluable. This is why I've toiled away for so long, despite the threat of oblivion inevitably rearing its ugly head time and again. There is a part of me that feels shame over the prices that have been paid for this end, but in order for life to advance, sacrifices must be made. Ooh, buddy! Ooh! Oh, I don't like this, this end justifies the mean talk. White noise. White noise,
It's more sad to me, honestly.
I'm gonna have to sit down with my husband and have a stern talking with. What is the alternative? To be left with nothing? After so many worlds decayed and living souls lost? No. I've refused to embrace this necrosis, so that desperately wishes to claim reality for its own. And, inevitably, certain players are always of the same mind when it comes down to it, even if it is at their own expense. Go in further. Last but not least is the Insinisphere, a self-contained pocket dimension where our game is to take place. This I can declare full authorship over. Unlike my creator, I cannot simply craft life. I can, however, make complex spaces and manipulate objects, shaping tangible and intangible non-living matter alike. These limited creations can be given a semblance of conscious thought, illusions of selfhood. Nothing but mere simulacra, running on borrowed processing power. Myself. We already have a prior knowledge of some of these creatures, gallivanting on their own moons, as they have done so in all previous sessions. It is a similar endeavor to the way our cast projects themselves onto these moons, with the goal of giving a sense of livelihood to the places. A completely deserted celestial object would be quite the bleak sight, no? I have a feeling things will be quite different from the usual fare this time around, however, particularly in the relation to the 4 of these non-characters. In any case, we will have to wait and see. Okay, Jack. Okay. Our dear protagonist, who was just transported to an undisclosed location at the end of the last act, is on his way to the Insinisphere. He is the first to officially enter the game, although from our perspective, he will not be seeing his arrival until much later, when it is deemed narratively appropriate. There are still important players to get better acquainted with, after all. Oh, do I detect some restlessness? A building eagerness to move along, perhaps? Well, I don't blame you in the slightest. In fact, I was quite expecting it. You see, I know more about you than you may recognize at the present. We've always had such a wondrous relationship, you and I. Truly, I have you to thank for so much of who I am that I find myself unable to express through words, and that means a lot coming from me. A parting thought. I would like to note from this point onwards, our story will be much less linear. I trust in your ability to keep your facts straight and your threads properly organized. There is simply too much to show, and far too little time. Think of it as an exercise in meticulousness. Details are the utmost importance, even if you don't notice them right away. In short, the training wheels have been removed. I hope you're ready for that. Rest assured, the next time we find ourselves in need of a pause, I will not be the one taking center stage. I will, however, be making more frequent appearances as a whole. Good. Good. One needs to grasp at what little spotlight one has left. A selfish sentiment, but we must take comfort in the small pleasures. I suppose we could conceptualize these moments as a commercial break of sorts. A common enough fare, aren't they not? But this one is drawing to a close, so let's get back to the viewing of our main program. This is a very important scene. Yanopi, I agree with you. Love you, Bone Poppy. Love you, Bone Husband.
Bone Peepaw.
My husband. End of intermission 1. Her. Act 2. It is here that the most crucial character of our story makes herself known. There she is! It's her!
Yeah, baby!
Your name is Ellsee Rains. You belong to a one-of-a-kind bloodline unique to yourself, your ancestor, and your Lucis. No one else on the entire planet, dead or alive, has ever shared the specific shade you have running through your veins. As such, your custodians have spent much of the majority of their time teaching you how to survive on the run from danger, scrounging what you're able from the environment around you. They came to you as soon as you were born, taking you in as their own, and you love them dearly, as maddening as their overprotectiveness can be. A non-neglectable amount of lost memories are more than familiar to you due to your forgotten knowledge your Lucis has entrusted you with. They are part of your inheritance, which includes special artifacts your ancestor left for you after her death. An enchanted book of ancient wisdom and a hex staff, ornamented with the skull of a creature you don't know much about.
This game's winner is...
Here we go!
Hi,
Hey, Binge Carrot, enjoy our curses.
God damn it! Thank you so much, Everett, for the 2 months of subscription. Yes, you do in fact. I will allow you 1 curse here for the subscription. God damn it! Oh my god. Everyone gets fucking jump scared by that. It's so funny. Sorry for the mask noise. You're fine. Don't worry. But I didn't know it was gonna do that. You've seen it happen before. You've already subscribed once. Welcome. It was so loud. Okay, I'll turn down the alert box. Actually, I should fucking just do that. Jesus. Look, Mario. That's my water bottle. Mario's just a loud man. You're okay. You're not dumb. Much appreciated.
Yahoo!
Yahoo! Yes, so welcome to the Vast Era Let's Read. We're coming to the fan favorite character. She's very precious small bean.
God.
You spend the majority of your time studying your books, which has taught you how to craft your personal incantations and elixirs, just as she once had. You absolutely do not partake in that awful, hypocritical fortune-telling nonsense which you loathe with a piercing passion. If anyone claims they can predict the future, they are either a deluded fool or a filthy liar. Not that you're entirely innocent on that front, but you still have your dignity, damn it. Your more casual interests include the art of dance, which you will find a particularly joyful and exhilarating activity, on top of being a great way to work out your frustrations when the words fail you. You've also taken a tiny bit of interior decorating in an attempt to make your tiny tent feel a little more cozy. You're getting pretty good at it. You've settled down on this new location quite recently, right next to one of your few precious friends. You think you're finally gonna introduce yourself to him. If you can work up the nerve, that is. Your troll tag is Existier Oracle, okay. And you speak the tongue of Vivifear, even if it's a little off-putting. What will you do? Should I not call Ellsee a little bean?
Yeah, maybe don't, because, like...
Okay.
Yeah, like... It is, like, a bit weird to call, like, characters who are kind of adults that...
Okay, that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
I just think that she's nice.
Yeah, she is just neat.
Ellsee, examine cloak. A handy disguise that keeps your identity somewhat hidden when you're on about. You don't want to think about what would happen if you were to fall into the wrong hands. Your blood is an abnormal source of boundless vitality, and that is no secret to the world at large. Who knows what ill-intended actors would do to you in order to gain access to this power? Who knows what they'd do with it? There is only one person on the planet who you trust to handle this sort of thing with goodwill, which is why you've been supplying him with a regular share of your samples for sweeps now. You just wish he'd message you more often. Occeus, my boy. Ellsee, take a peek outside your tent. You poke your head out, just to make sure the coast is clear. Your protected spell you routinely cast over your runaway hut doesn't always like to work. Checking for intruders is a common ritual at this point. Luckily, you have a few someones to help out with that. Oh, she has multiple parents? That's fucking... I love that.
Yeah. Her Lucis is a chimera, so all three of their heads talk.
Oh, that's real good. Nothing out of the ordinary there. Just the male primidine component of a vocal tri-headed beast of unknown origin, lovingly licking its slender horned female integrates as the quiet and reserved back-trailing Slithervane takes a much-needed break. Yep, those are your custodians, alright. Ellsee, commit arson.
There we go.
Wait, isn't it pronounced by, like, Pridemane, like lies? Oh, hold on, wait a second. Oh, I didn't even see, yeah, the male Pridemane. Okay, got it. You already accidentally do that so often, you really don't need to go around intensely lighting things on fire. You live in a tent, for goodness sake. God, that's such a well-drawn panel.
I love it so much.
It's so good. Ellsee, turn on the lights. Okay. You channel all of your inner strength into your fingers, and then you heave your solar-powered battery into its proper slot. A second passes, and... presto! Changeo magnifico! You've successfully harnessed the ethereal forces of electricity in order to light up your humble hive. Ellsee, receive messages. Wait a second. Do your eyes deceive you? Could that really be in him? You sent your last message days ago. You'll have to read it to believe it. Ellsee, flop belly first onto your pillows and check Scorp. Well, what do you know? Tonight really is full of surprises. Your Scorp theme is called Formative Fundamentals, and it allows you quicker, more circular methods of accessing your chat folder. The design... What the fuck? Oh boy, hang on. Uh-oh. What? It switched over to the okay, hang on a second here. It went from viewing Firefox to viewing our Discord.
Oh god.
What the fuck?
Oh no.
Hey, what the actual fuck? I don't like that.
Did you accidentally hit a hotkey or something?
Nope, it switched over. Hang on a second here.
I can't believe you leaked our DMs, Austin.
I didn't want to. Okay, properties. Okay. Window title must match. Let's fucking try that.
Ellsee hacks your computer.
Ellsee did just fucking hex my computer. Oh, I know what happened. Okay. Jesus.
What happened?
Ellsee exposed the DM. No! That's bad. That's bad. Bad Ellsee. Okay. Alright, here we go now. Jesus. The design itself is based on a legend of magical influences hidden in the past. A legend which you know is very much real, unlike the plentiful naysayers. Ellsee, answer trusted person. There he is. There he is.
So, I know that we talked about who will voice who.
Yeah.
For this, I said that I will voice Ellsee and Occeus, but do you want to perhaps voice either character for this conversation, or should I voice both of them?
I'll voice Ellsee.
Okay.
Okay. Hey, are you there? I know you're busy and all, but when you get the chance, I'd love to talk. Hello?
Macabre Exu began showing Exeter Oracle. Hello. I apologize for not getting to you sooner. I did not know it has been several days. I'm afraid I do not have a lot of time to spare, but I figure at least deserve a quick response.
Hi, darling. Well, it's a little late now, but thanks for saying something. What's got you so wrapped up this time?
I believe I'm finally on the verge of a breakthrough. It's been a long time since I felt so strongly about this. We might truly have a chance to save this world. I plan to head back out and collect more specimens for further studying. Hopefully it will be the last time.
Oh, that's so good to hear that. I'm sure you'll get there soon enough. And you better let me know when you do. I, of all people, would definitely want to hear about your wondrous, miraculous cure.
I will do my best to keep you up to date with the latest information pertaining to my experiments, because without this, no, without you, our plan will most likely perish entirely. I hope you can forgive these past conversational transgressions, my dear. There are many things I want to do in this life, but you should know that ignoring you is certainly not one of them. However, you do still understand the importance of this work, yes?
Yeah, of course. I know it's a big deal. Especially to you, most of all. And I'm not trying to get you to think that you shouldn't be doing it or anything. It's a really admirable effort, and I believe in you. You're a big smarty pants. I just wish we could get to see you a bit more often, is all.
If this works out as well as I think it will, perhaps we can make that happen.
That'd be great!
Well, seeing as we both want that, I should be heading out now. Tonight is going to be a big night. Wish me luck out there, if you please.
Okay! I most certainly will wish you the best of luck. Please tell me how it goes later, alright? I love you.
Thank you. I will do my best. For everyone. Macabex is stop trolling Exosphere Oracle.
Babies. Babies.
They hurt me.
Mm.
I love them, but also pain.
Pain. Fair enough. You don't think you're asking for too much, are you? Of course you admire your mate's ambition, but you can't help but feeling ignored. A little push to the wayside. And after you've given him everything, even your literal lifeblood. You didn't used to feel like this. It had always been so easy to trust in him and the integrity of your relationship. But it's been so long since you've last seen each other in person, you're starting to feel... You haven't felt very good lately, and he just seems fine somehow. Is there something wrong with you? You might have to ask for some reassurance. Fucked up. Baby. Ellsee, ask precious friend for reassurance.
Alright, now I can read Ellsee since you're reading Arcjec.
Yes.
Alright. Exosphere Oracle began trolling animated humorist. Arcjec?
Animated humorist suggests that you snugly cradle yourself into your preferred selection of ass cushioning because you were about to intimately familiar with the non-existent cacophony of absolutely no sound of all.
Oh, come on. You're reading these messages. I can tell, you know.
Wow, I am continuously bewildered at your preternatural ability to know when I have absolutely nothing better to do with my time other than wait for you to come blabbering in my direction. Let it be known that Ellsee Reigns is the current worldwide champion of stating the fucking obvious. I'm very impressed.
Can you please not make fun of me right now? It's fine and good most of the time, but I'm really not in the mood tonight.
Oh, fuck, I'm sorry?
No, it's fine. I'm sorry too. It's just... I don't know. I feel strange. I've been feeling strange a lot lately, or rather, stranger than usual. I want to talk seriously for a second, if that's okay.
I mean, I think that's all I do, really. I'm not sure what you're expecting to be different from regular me here.
Just answer a question real quick, and then I'll leave you alone, and be honest.
Okay, sure.
Do you think I'm likable? Like, do you think there's anything special about me or my personality?
No.
Hey!
I mean, I meant, no, that's not a question I'm going to answer, because it's really stupid of you to ask me in the first place.
Great. Glad I can always count on you for helpful advice.
Is this about your mate spread? The blue guy? Well, the other blue guy. I don't know him that well, other than the fact that he's kind of awkward. The man's so overly polite it makes me want to crawl into the nearest available hole whenever we make eye contact.
Yeah. At least I think it could be about him. I might just be feeling needy. I'm honestly not sure what's wrong.
Okay, how do I put this? What you're asking me here isn't exactly what you're really asking. Everyone's likable traits are like defecation hatches. They're there to hold all the shit in until it inevitably has to go down the drain. And then you're also inevitably stuck with the mess afterwards. You can clean it up, sure, but the smell never fully goes away.
Arcjec, what the fuck does that mean?
It means you have to deal with the shit as it comes up. You're you, and you have to stick with yourself no matter what, just like everyone else.
I think your lesson got kind of lost in translation, but it's the thought that counts, so thank you, I guess?
You're simply going to have to deal with the shit of me not being the best at moral support. See, my introspection lessons are already paying off. They're dividends. Did it get emotional juices flowing for you like you wanted?
Not really, but you gave me an honest answer at least. I guess you're probably right. Maybe I am just overthinking it.
Well, if you weren't looking for the cold hard truth, your biggest and first faux pas wasn't even on those rounds. The busted heel you are now sporting is attributed to the picking just about the worst spokesperson on the planet when it comes to uplifting and daring speeches. Next time you need a pick-me-up, feel free to do so approximately 1,000,000 expanses away from me. Advice free of charge. Go and tell your friends.
Oh, so this lesson is actually about you, huh? Pretty selfish to flip it into your own problems like that.
I don't have to take this backlash. This back talk.
Yet here you are, taking it, and you will continue to take it, because it's me you're talking to.
Yeah.
Maybe I was wrong about one other thing. Maybe you are the one who needs all the introspection, and shouldn't be handing it off to everyone else all willy-nilly.
Oh, of course. Why don't I just start from the ground up and really align those goddamn chakras, so I can expend my soul and stretch it all the way up towards absolute fucking tedium. You know what? Why don't I give myself a new name just for fun? Hell, how about 2 new names? Both of them will suck very hard, and then I'll go right back to being a plain old Arcjec. I'm a jerk who would rather die than take a single stake outside my block of rat, because you can never actually escape yourself. But, you know, whatever.
Hey, you don't know that. Maybe something amazing could come out of a little break from your down routine.
Now you're just forcing my hand.
Am I?
Oh yeah, you have no idea what you just brought onto me. I'm going to break my downer routine, alright.
Well, and here I thought you were so adamant about continuing to do absolutely nothing. Just like always.
What I'm going to do is find even cleverer ways to continue doing absolutely nothing. Just you wait.
Arcjec, come on, stop being dumb.
Nope, this is happening, and remember, this is all your fault. Animated humorist stopped trolling. Exterior Oracle. He then proceeded to do just that, in a display previously witnessed at the beginning of our tale. Let's start over! Let's fucking do it!
Yes.
Vast error!
We're gonna start all over again, baby!
This young troll stands in his respite block. You spring to your feet, suddenly feeling energized. Infinite loot. Look, Austin's put us in a trap. This is Austin's trick. You know, he thinks you think you want to go to the rest of the comic. No, you have to start from the very beginning.
Yes.
It's fucking awful. I can't believe it.
Austin trapped us in the prism.
This is fucked up. I want to escape from the prison. I'm gonna fucking bust out one day. You spring to your feet, suddenly feeling energized. You think it's high time to capitalize on the promise you've been making yourself for so long. Talking to Arcjec does tend to make you feel better, even if he's not one to put things in the most delicate way possible. So you don on your cloak and get ready to make a move. The nerve to visit your friend you finally gathered. You need to act on it fast before you lose it all over again. This happened every single time you've tried before. There is A lot he needs to know about you. You've known him for far too long to be comfortable with keeping any secrets, and you're also just plain tired of hiding your true color from him. Metaphorically, that is. As you leave, you bid your guardians a quick goodbye. You don't get an answer in return, which is what you were fully expecting. This silent vigil on today's date has been a tradition of theirs for as long as you can remember. A tradition you don't entirely understand, but who are you to question it? If it's important to them, then you are more than happy to leave them be. Besides, you don't always need words to communicate your feelings. At this moment, however, you wish you could use them. You wish you could scream, you think to yourself as your throat closes up in horror. You wish screaming would have been of any use at all had he heard you. Most of all, you wish you had done something sooner. But you are so very tired of wishing, and you are so very tired of feeling helpless. You have to find him. Ellsee, search Hive. Most of the items inside had seemed to either have been fallen to the ground or been broken in some way. Those meteors must have shaken the place hard. You suppose that would also explain the tear in his roof, right above the ablution chamber. Ablution chamber, okay. Although that doesn't really look like it was caused by a thing of that size. His respite is in no different condition, but he's also not here. You're starting to freak out a little. Other than... 1 second. Other than the giant hole in the wall, all that you can see are a couple of cans strewn around about the floor, a chair that's somehow split in half, a weird container of some sort, and one extremely agitated custodian. Yeah, let's go. Let's fucking get Possum Dad back.
Possum Dad.
Possum Dad hours. Ellsee, examine hole in the wall. You have no idea what it could have possibly caused this. No mere ransacker would have gone this far for some breaking and entering. That stuff is supposed to be sneaky, you think. There seems to be no clear-cut explanation for the ruined hive, much less the pillars and everything else. Maybe you can find yourself a witness.
Ellsee says, "Hey, Arcjec, where's the door?"
God. Ellsee, interview witness. Oh my god, I fucking figured this was the case and I'm crying. Oh my god. Before you even start your first question, Arcjec Lucius is already hopping around your feet and screaming his little lungs out. He says that not too long ago, his boy fell through the window, came back inside covered in mud, cleaned himself off, and didn't even acknowledge his dear-old Lucius. He then arranged a pile of papers around himself before falling asleep, only to be assaulted by strange floating things a few hours later. Oh, he also had to try to protect his boy, but there were so many loud noises outside he simply hid behind the refrigerator. Alas, before he even had the chance to react, there was a loud crash, and the rushing sound of the wind, and then his boy was gone, and the entire house shook with an explosive force. He says he's trying to find him for a long time, but can't leave this room. He's extremely worried. His boy is always does such troubling things after he goes to sleep. Nothing good can come out of this situation. He is begging you to help find his boy. Holy shit, Possum Dad, I love you. Fucking what the shit. I love him. I hold him. I hug him. One day we should fucking be able to get Possum Dad plushies.
Please, that would actually be so fucking cute.
That would be so fucking good. I want that so badly. There's so
like
many
as big like as big as like the next panel,
Mm-hmm.
like that size.
I'm just gonna fucking be pinging. I'm just adding Austin so much tonight. God. You, of course, did not understand any of that. An unfortunate turn of events, as chatting with Fauna usually tends out to work in your favor. In order to,
Assuage.
assuage his obvious distress, you pick up the little guy and offer him a few stolen pats in the back. This seems to comfort him well enough. He decides to perch atop your head, ready to aid you in your, thus far, fruitless quest.
Because she hasn't found Arcjec.
She will find Arcjec.
I made a joke because she said fruitless quests, and I said because she hasn't found Arcjec yet.
Oh. You know, I didn't catch that, huh?
It's okay.
Not wrong.
Not wrong.
Except, Serpez is one, I guess, and, like, I think there's a ton of them that are kind of horrifying.
True.
I do think that, like, Possum Dad would definitely be the best one for plushie.
Yeah. He is the most iconic.
Ellsee, check computer for clues. You're surprised that things intact, considering all the catastrophic events that seem to have happened in and around Arcjec's hive. Just a normal functioning computer. Well, maybe functional is a bit outstretched, because this goddamn thing is really slow, but your point still stands. You really don't want to snoop and invade his privacy, but hang on a second here. I want a plushie of the Star Guardian. Oh, you know what? Fucking fair. That'd be pretty good, though, honestly.
That'd be pretty cool, actually, yeah.
I'd love that. Possum Dead on Elsie's head is a redraw. It's a redraw I've had in mind for ages now. Holy shit, Firework, you should do that. You should fucking do it. Please.
Tyson, that'll be so good.
Please. Please. Group Membo? You can't even remember the last time you had one of these. There is absolutely no way Arcjec would willingly stick himself into one of these. Unless there was a very good reason for it. If this is some sort of important group-wide announcement, surely you would have been invited, right? You proceed to investigate a conversation we've already read. Let's fucking go! Arcjec open memo.
No.
The picture becomes crystal clear once you find out who orchestrated said memo. Oh, you are so very angry. Ellsee, troll Murret for answers.
Animated humans began trolling unclassed Kahuna. What the hell is going on?
Ah shit, what's up? Man, are you all the way in? Damn, you're being speedy. Could have sworn it was just gonna take you another, like, couple bits for Honkamaniac to slam away at a fragile ego, but I gotta admit, I'm proud. You sound chipper, though. Thought you changed your tune a long while back. Also would have appreciated if you would have joined us for the fur game before this complaint about it, but before this and complained about it the whole time. But I really can't ask too much out of you, I guess. So, did you guys finally agree to canoodle your noodles?
Oh my god, shut up! Stop saying all this weird nonsense! Animated humans is now Exosphere Oracle.
God. Help, help, help.
What were you talking about in that memo? Where is Arcjec? Why is this hive destroyed? And surrounded by all these cryptic stone structures? Why wasn't I included in the memo about whatever this important game is in the first place? Answer me!
Oh. It's you. Go fuck yourself.
What in the actual fuck is your problem? I've hardly ever spoken a word to you in my life, and then you just start acting like I'm the worst person on the planet. What did I do to make you hate me so much? Seriously, I want to know. Now!
Alright then. I'll tell you exactly what the problem is in plain terms. Listen to me. And listen good, Ellsee. I know who you are, and I know what you've done. If you really want to help him, and if you really care about any of these people in this group, then stay back. We do not need your bullshit inside this game. Do not fuck with me. Unclapped Kahuna stopped trolling. Existress Oracle. Holy fuck, Marit. God damn it. Oh, decode reintroduction? Okay, there we go. The image was not loading. Well, seems like you won't be getting any help for the time being. At least not from this asshole. You feel like you have a lot of catching up to do. Oh, moon time?
Moon?
What the fuck is happening on the moon? Who blew up the moon?
It is a transition.
Okay. You are now Arcjec. Currently more than a little pained after you're experiencing a very bad case of landing right on your fucking face. You seem to be lying on a big round plate, suspended by a mysterious means in the middle of an endless white void. What will you do? Arcjec, recap your situation. Okay, let's see. You wiped out for a second consecutive time in the same night after being pushed through a weird portal by a very tangible game construct, as your skull's gentle throbbing insist on reminding you you are here. Which is just about as specific as you can get because you have no fucking clue where you are. Oh, yeah, before all of that, you experienced what only can be described as your own personal brand of the Seventh Circle of Hell. Not the worst riddling day you've ever had, as it turns out. Arcjec, ponder recent events. You'd rather not. Arcjec, get in contact with Taz. Okay, sure. There is absolutely nothing you want to say to her right now. Or ever, for that matter. Besides, you have no way of doing that. Your computer is back in your hive, and you had no time to grab a portable means of communication in your rush. Seems you're stuck here with nothing but a scythe, a scrapbook you don't want to open, and some soda. Arcjec, worry about the fate of your planet. You can't. No matter how much you want to care, your apathy always has a way of running deeper than your fear or your latent sentimentality. You can't bring yourself to do that. Not right now. Arcjec, check your surroundings. You know what? You think you're just gonna stay right here, with your head firmly matted against this cold, gray discus, forever. You're examining it very closely. Not like there was much more to check around here anyways. I suppose if this game wants you here for a reason, you may as well try and find out what it is. Who knows? Maybe the answer is standing right in front of you. Wouldn't that be a nice surprise? Arcjec, get up. Get up, you fucking bastard.
Get the fuck up!
Wake the fuck up, bitch. Oh, okay, there we go. Oh, I had too much to drink. Oh shit, it's a tornado! Arcjec, run! Can't believe Arcjec fucking dies.
Fast Arrow is over, everyone.
Fast Arrow's fucking over. Arcjec's just dead.
Here he comes.
Here he comes. Directed by George Lucas. Sir, I don't think your exposed heart should be just out on your chest. Sir, I think that's very unhealthy.
It is very cool, though.
This is true. Someone really liked their furries.
Yeah, and that's Heather. And Heather draws
That's
the
Heather!
very nice.
That sure is Heather, huh? Oh, I don't already play that.
Yeah, the Denizens designs are so fucking good. Heather does an amazing job on them.
This is true. Did they actually change the music?
No?
Okay. Okay. Oh,
No, it's always been Zehan Puryu, the name of the song, and also the name of this denizen,
got it.
which I will be reading.
Yes.
Alright, I guess we're on the page where they're talking now.
Yes.
Alright. Greetings. You must be Arcjec Vurat. It is nice to meet you, Hero of Breath.
And just what in the hell do you think is so funny about this situation?
I'm honestly not too sure. What do you find funny about it? Really, all this laughter is kind of freaking me out a little.
You're freaked out? You're freaked out? Do you even grasp what it means to be freaked out? Tell me, which option sounds more alarming? Some random idiot who just meant taking a moment to laugh hysterically for no apparent reason, or a gigantuan mass of air revealing itself to be a mystic ball of transmogrifying energy and manifesting into a blue dragon thing right in front of your eyeballs? Oh, and it somehow knows your name, which is always a sign that things are about to be very normal.
Ah, right. Sorry. Where are my manners? Should I have stayed silent at first? That would have given you more time to collect yourself. I could always try doing that now.
I know what you should be doing, blue dragon thing. As for me, I think my main course of action will be to try to suppress the mesmeric burst of terror that's about an inch or so from coating my drawers.
Oh, that was pretty funny. We should have done the laughing bit here, but there's no need for any of that.
I beg to wholly differ. Look, let's just agree to disagree on this. Because I'm really holding myself back right now. That bit you just saw? That desperate cry for help? That was someone who needed to get their emotions out of their chest cavity somehow, in order to retain what little sanity they have left.
Is the rambling also a cry for help?
Maybe. I mean, what else am I supposed to do here? I'm just standing in a big gray plate in the middle of literal nowhere, talking to a goddamn magic dragon. If this is the fairy tale scenario that this game wants to drop me into, then I'd like to be written the fuck out!
That's real.
This is in a complimentary way, but you sounded like, no, you're not a gamer. I've never seen that. I don't know what that copy pasta is.
God.
If you send it to me, I'll try to remember to read it after when we're done.
I'm afraid that's a little, well, impossible. But my intention is only to provide you with valuable information. Rest assured, if you give me just a moment to do so, you will feel much better.
Will I? Will I really?
Trust me, you will. Maybe not as much as you wish, but for the moment, definitely. I have given this spiel more times than either of us can count, and I know its most likely outcomes.
Isn't that just stellar? Okay, fine. Go for it, I guess. I need a minute to recover some shreds of sanity anyways. Maybe they're just hiding off the edge of this platform.
I would prefer it if you didn't tread over there yet. Otherwise... My name is Zehan Pariu. I would like to consider myself a friend, and I am here to help you prepare for the journey ahead. I am one of the 13 forces that will be integral during you and your friends' play. Forces that are key to reach the ultimate goal your group will aspire to. In the process of your entry, you also release me from my confines. I then accompany you through the portal and inside the medium. My role is that of the denizen of breath, one of the 12 aspects of existence. These 12 aspects are all embodied by your party. You, Arcjec, are a unique vessel given the chance to grow into your personal class, set to yield great power, all in due time, of course. We are two halves of a whole, a bond yet to be formed. The purpose I serve is to act as both an ally and as the guardian of a new world. A world that will be molded by your actions, taken right here on this platform. You good?
Fuck. I forgot I muted myself for a second there. Oops. That's my B.
You're good.
Okay. That's all well and good. As believable as anything else I've heard so far. So, I'll toss my reservations aside for a moment and just try to roll with this. Even if my night's been a pretty fucking long and arduous one. You'll have to forgive me for being a little on the pretty fucking pissed side of things. Anyways, you haven't actually said anything useful, and I'm still confused as hell. Vague intrigue and try-hard all-inspiring inspiring wonder aren't really going down as the protein shoot in a particularly smooth way. So if you don't mind sparing me the trouble, it would be nice if you could just get to the simple answers to point me in the productive direction. Where are we specifically in this oh so wonderful medium full of merriment? That'd be a good start.
Like I said, the specifics of that are up to you. We are hardly anywhere as of now. You're sitting on top of a blank slate, a canvas that can only be filled in once you show me what you want and most importantly need. The world we made as a representation of yourself, your desires, and your challenges. It might not be something you find pleasant to navigate, but it will be tailored to encourage and facilitate your growth.
Oh, I get it now. You, and also whatever mysterious associates you may have, are just trying to give me a trail of intrigue-flavored wheat bits, in a vain attempt to lead me towards some sort of amorphous self-realization fantasy. A fantasy that you, for some reason, think is possible. Good on you for clearing it all up for me. I can now press forward with full confidence, still not knowing a damn thing about the current situation.
To be fair, we're not allowed to just hand you the answers. If we did, there would be nothing to learn. Besides, the finer details you seek can't be explained until this land generates itself. I don't believe giving you too broad a scope would be beneficial at this stage. I can, however, give you a general explanation. A planet entirely unique to you will soon be manifested, part of a larger system of planets called the Medium. Before you entered and brought me with you, this place contained nothing. This empty shell of a world has been through many cycles, neighboring your universe and all of them. It has been this way for now a time too vast to be quantified. From your perspective, I mean. I've been bound to it for just as long, as well as the rest of my counterparts. Each of us represents a piece of the central force this medium revolves around, the nucleus at its heart, currently referred to as Skya. It is a living force, enveloped by a powerful shield that you should break by completing your entry and misdirecting the meteor you've just escaped.
Hang on. That doesn't sound right. I was out of the loop right into my entry, and I was briefed on what would happen beforehand by one of my friends. He's actually way worse at explaining things than either you or this game, which is kind of impressive. Anyways, he mentioned that my hive, and also me, if I didn't make it in for whatever reason, would up being crushed by a metric shit ton of molten skyrock. Now, I can't really confirm what happened after I was tossed in here, but I don't think he was feeding me any falsehoods, at least not purely technical ones. So, by all accounts, that section of the planet should be a debris-filled sinkhole by now, with my Lucis in the middle of the rubble. Poor guy.
If you have failed to activate your gates, then yes, that will be correct. But since you successfully completed your task, a second gate formed above your home, keeping the meteor from destroying that section of your planet. The meteor has instead barreled into the shield I just mentioned. A shield that is quite the novelty, actually. I'm sure this new setup was orchestrated for your benefit, though.
So, the meteors are just a time-based mechanic meant to scare you shitless into compliance. What's even the point of sending them away like that if they're completely irrelevant?
That's where you're mistaken. These mirrors have always had a purpose. In these past sessions, they were used to destroy remains of the player's planet in order to provide an incentive and clear the way for something new. But this time around, your planet will be used as an integral component for the game's puzzle.
And what's the point of this Skya place in our specific puzzle?
Simple. To crack it open and use what's inside.
Why?
That's not something you should worry about yet.
But it will be.
Yes.
Man, aren't I just so important tonight? Wish I heard all this stuff earlier. Now I have to both be important and useful. Two traits I can't say I wear on my chest with pride. So, what's my one-way ticket to becoming a god among worms and playing this magical game?
There are many ways you could go about this, some more effective than others. The self-determination aspect is quite important. The exact path of your choosing is ultimately up to you. Your specific class has a tendency to be a bit troublesome, but I'm sure you'll come to your own conclusions and rise above this challenge. New experiences and progress will make everything clearer in due time, but you can't take your first step until you have somewhere to walk on.
Well, I'd sure like to have it, please. Where, oh where, is this blissful fantasy world which I allow my true self to blossom? I'm starting to feel a little cheated. My upcoming review of your game is not looking squeaky clean right now, let me tell you.
Well, we have barely gone to talk about you. That's the best part of the process, in my eyes anyway. So please, go ahead. I'm putting on all the airs for you.
I think you're using that phrase wrong.
Yes, I am.
I don't want to talk about myself.
Oh? Why is that?
Because there isn't really much to say. I don't do anything, ever. Things just happen to me. I don't make things happen. And this particular date's had a wild propensity for that overall.
Is today a special day to you, outside these current circumstances?
You could say that. It's a lot.
A lot of what?
Just a lot.
Well then, that's all I needed to hear.
What? Really?
No, not really.
Fuck you.
Why don't you tell me the reason why this day is so special to you?
It's my wriggling day.
Your what?
My wriggling day. The end and start date of a new personal lunar cycle specific to me, being as it was the official calendar designation of my spawning from our artificial birthing process.
Wow, your species really has such a way with words.
Thanks. This is pointless, and exactly why I didn't want to get into it in the first place.
No, I think there are other reasons. I can tell that there is something carefully tucked away beneath your prickly exterior that's crying out for a helping hand, yet you refuse to let it out. This fact alone says more than 1,000 words ever could. But as I mentioned, I have dealt with your kind before. I know your workings better than you yourself might realize them yet. I know where your true morals lie because I embody those ideals. You wouldn't be here with me otherwise.
Ideals? What ideals could I possibly have? I can't even stand on my own 2 feet on better days. How can you tell me that I have a high-minded allegiance to do anything?
Aspects are a congregation of various essential needs within the working soul. Existence would not be palpable without them. Breath is the air you take into your lungs, to make your body move, to propel you forward, the embodiment of the intangible need for freedom, for growth. You reflect that. You have always done so. The beauty of choices, the thrill of not being bound by a singular, confining option, the power to change. It is what you are. It is what we are. And change is what you will do. All players start this game in the same way. What you must consider is how you want to differ from others you have shared those confines with. To break free of a mold made for yourself, by yourself. How will you do so? That is the question which your ultimate quest will be based on. And at the end of it, I will be waiting for you. I would really like for you to come find me again, Arcjec. But if you can't, I promise that I will be there to lift you back up until you're able to keep moving forward.
What the fuck? This is so sweet.
Yeah. It's a very good conversation.
It is. Ooh. He makes the world.
The Zawarudo!
Zawarudo! Nani? The land of mirage and monochrome. Oh, damn. Be the other blue guy.
Yes! Oh!
It's your hours.
Me hours!
Fucking you hours.
Wait, shit. No, stop playing it. Okay.
Austin, you just mixed like 2 different anime references together. Yes, I know Nani is Fist of the North Star.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go, Occeus.
Yeah, baby!
I don't have anything to make a syringe noise with. Hold on.
I'd rather not waste insulin.
I just put a pen to the microphone. I think that will work.
That works, yeah.
Occeus heart locket gif here. Good. Yes, true.
Good.
Yo, Allshoe, how's it going? Good to see you again.
Allshoe, hi.
I hope you're doing well. Thank you for coming
Hi.
out.
Yeah.
Allshoe summoning.
It is Occeus time.
Serum injected into subject's bloodstream. Standing by for evaluation. No resurgence of vital signs after 2 minutes. Documenting results. My man. Understandable, actually.
My man.
Other guy. Document results. Results remain undocumented. Reason? Writing pad and writing utensil missing from service tray. Assistant must have taken tray items. Perhaps he's using them to document your observations for you? That's such a fucking good face. He is not.
I love Rogi.
I'm fucking putting Rogi in top tier right now.
Good. Good. He is just a little guy.
He's just a little dude. This is absolutely useless. But his effort, appreciated. Subject, revive. Oh, that's a smooth ass gift, holy shit.
Yeah.
Subject vital is suddenly at peak activity. Strength seems temporarily increased. Complete revitalization. Debatable. Hospitality displayed. Armor strength
Hostility.
Oh, hostility. Okay.
I was about to say he does not look hospitable.
I was going to agree with that, but honestly, maybe himbo moments. Maybe Occeus himbo moments.
No, he is not. He is absolutely not. He is a scientist, okay?
God. Now that I have finished my homework, I'm locking myself into live 2D hell until I get the werewolf models properly working. Let's go!
Okay.
Good.
Hospital.
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 Hospital displayed. Armor strength is compromised. Remind loyal assistant that loosening is the opposite of tightening. Affirmative action, now regretfully necessary. Terminating subject. Other blue guy, terminate. Holy shit! Oh, that's fucked. God damn, okay.
Rogi's just clapping.
God bless Rogi, holy fuck. Is Rogi a troll?
No, I mean, he's made of various components of dead trolls.
Okay. Libsyn is now dead permanently. Is that his fucking... Was that his fucking name?
Yes, that is Lipson.
Magic tool that decapitates people. It's a secret tool that we'll use later. It's a secret tool that we'll use for later. Body desecrated. Blood everywhere. Sigh. Low and upset. Narrative style changing accordingly. The mess is dedicated to your assistant. You are sure he will perform admirable work in cleaning it up. This mess. No, fuck. I have to think. Hold on a second. I can't do a Mickey. I gotta think about doing. I gotta think about what constitutes as a Mickey voice. The mess is delegated to your assistant. You are no, I can't. I can't fucking do it. I can do a Kermit voice. I can actually do a Kermit voice. One second. The mess is delegated to your assistant. You are sure he will perform admirable work in cleaning it up. He should know what to do from here. It would be better if you. It would be better to. Oh god, I've lost it. I've lost it. Fuck me. Ah.
God. Okay.
It would be better to do it yourself, of course, but you don't have the time to deal with the menial issues. It's a surprise tool that will help us later. Thank you. I appreciate that my Kermit voice is going appreciated. I don't get to do it often, and I feel like I do actually have a really good Kermit. Let's go. Tonight is going to be a big night. Not just for you, but for the whole planet. Enter name. Your name is Occeus Colid. Colid? How you?
Coliad.
Coliad, okay. Coliad, got it. Okay. Thank you again for the appreciation of my Kermit voice. You are a very ambitious man with an equally ambitious goal: planetary salvation. A majority of your life has been spent pursuing the restoration of departed souls, with the hope that eventually arriving at untethered immortality. Despite this seemingly impossible goals, you've made a large strides in your progress over the last 2 sweeps. All thanks to the addition of lime blood, which you've discovered holds potential life-giving properties. It is a gift that a closely guarded secret bestowed upon you by your mate spreads. Your current research focus lies on the reanimation of parasitic undead that roam in the wasteland that you reside in. A desolate Skullatian graveyard.
Skull Titan!
Skull Titan.
You keep saying skeleton.
Skull Titan graveyard, littered with the bones of the fallen giants. Your Lucis, a monolithic annelid known as an ooworm, helps with keeping the walking cadavers at bay, by eating most of your specimens. It's bothersome at times, being left with nothing but slim pickings for your work, but it does make your research site safer. You suppose it's the thought that counts. Regardless, you have managed to make do. One of your most recent successes has been relegated to the cleaning duties, your treasured assistant, Roki. He was artificially created using various body parts you scrounged from corpses, then imbued with lime bud, which he needs to replenish ever so often. His name is an acronym of Rust, Ochre, Orchard, Green, and Indigo, after some of the bloods he was crafted out from. It took you some time to come up with that name. You might not be very good at naming things. His body is sadly not capable of self-maintenance, though he is much more even-tempered than your other test subjects. As a downside, Rogi seems to be incapable of higher cognition and reasoning, relegated to more base impulses and simple directives. You have hypothesized that this may be due to his never having an original soul to draw from. Significantly lower on the priority list, you have a couple other interests that keep you occupied on the very off chance that you are busy with your work. You have spent a fair amount of time investigating the properties of your transmuted Epherius. What is
Epiphysis cerebri?
Epiphysis cerebri. Okay. A strange mutation that manifested when you went through a major traumatic event when you were 7. It is disconcerting, but has brought you a many sleepless night. You believe it has something to do with the bouts of dizzying headaches you experience from time to time. Unpleasant events that leave you fuzzy at the edges, resulting in some mild visual hallucinations. In the process of looking for new insight into your condition, you have developed a certain fascination with the concept of alternate dimensions. It is an esoteric place to look for answers, but you might as well exhaust all your options, as unlikely if they are to yield any results. Although you have yet to arrive at any concrete answers, you can sometimes hear static-like sounds through your multiversal communicator. These incidents have been happening with increasing frequency, and the droning noise tends to stick in your mind well after you shut communications down. But it is quiet enough that you think it doesn't bother you if you don't think about it. Your troll tag is Macabre Exude, and you keep your eyes looking forward during conversation. What will you do? Occeus, mourn the loss of your subject. You can't mourn something that was never alive to begin with. Not since you've had them, at least. Their soul remains lost, and you were so close. You will, however, mourn the time with your associate spent stitching that body together, only for it to be a complete waste. Alas, no sedative in the world can quell the burst of vitality that comes over a subject after the revivification process. The unbridled hostility is also an unfortunate side effect. It was for the best that you ended this relationship with extreme prejudice. Occeus, examine poster of troll body. I'm glad that they'll censor out a troll penis, but they will gladly just show tits.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kitty.
Kitty?
She sneaked to my room and walked under my bed.
Oh, what the fuck? I love that. Give Kitty kisses.
She might not like them. She doesn't like being touched very much.
Okay, well then blow her a kiss for me.
Okay.
Thank you. This is no mere poster. It is a legitimate document salvaged from the Renaissance. Thousands of research hours, documents, breakthroughs, all I know what that's supposed to sound like. I know.
Irrevocably,
thank you. Lost in the chaos that tore through the foundations of the world apart. This is one of the precious few items that have survived this long. It belonged to the great scientific mind of the period, whose work advanced his field of study by a very significant margin, a true vanguard of the empirical and the technological. You were lucky to have been able to display study of the ideal troll figure on your walls. A great shame that it is torn. You really wish you could see what the complete picture looked like. Okay, Occeus. Okay. Uh-huh. Sure, bud. Occeus, examine parasite. Ah, yes. Here is the reason your test subjects were all around postmortem. These cryptic little creatures, who embed themselves within a host body in order to take hold of their motor functions and use it as an incubator for their young. The lifespan is rather short when left without this burrowed protective shell. Of course, this body starts to deteriorate with time, even if it hadn't been already rotting at the start. Once it has been used to its limit, the parasite will leave its old host in search of a new, fresher option, and the cycle begins anew. All of these horrid and repulsive husks housing wretched creatures that only exist to self-replicate. It makes you sick. Sick with curiosity. My guy.
I love him.
It works. Holy shit, we got fucking live 2D werewolf troll. Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
Fucking, that's extremely pog. Holy shit. I didn't even fucking see Ezreal fucking clipping my screeching earlier. Jesus.
Good.
I would add another expression to the troll's eyes, but I'm too lazy. No, that's completely understandable. Yes! Thank you so much, Ezreal. Holy shit.
It's really good so far.
So little is known about them. The biology, detailed behavioral patterns, origins. It is a field ripe for study. And since you are the only scientifically minded soul for expanses, it might as well be you who does the studying. You've already accumulated several pages worth of notes. They can be quite the nuisance, true, but you've nonetheless found a shared give and take with the strange life forms. After their extractions, the cadavers left behind is right for testing. Thank you for sending the instructions. Much appreciated. Occeus, check computer. You haven't had the time to check your supercomputer lately. I love the idea that he just has this godly computer and he never uses it. What a fucking waste.
Yeah.
Are you sure this is not himbo moments?
No. He is not a himbo. He is a fucking scientist. He is just very busy, so he doesn't really use it often.
Scientists can be dumb.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you're wrong.
Just keep fucking reading. Either way, you are completely wrong.
Keep telling yourself that.
I am literally the Occeus scholar.
Himbo.
Shut up.
He's not dumb, I promise, Ozan. I know.
Yeah, he is not.
I know he's not dumb, but it's fun calling him a himbo.
No.
As much as you'd like to keep in more frequent touch with your friends, you simply cannot waste hours on aimless chatting. They are always free to contact you, of course, on the off chance there's something critical important going on. If you were to get a response from your multiversal communicator, you would also respond post haste. But as you previously mentioned, that has not happened so far. Occeus is not dumb, but he's very flushed. Well, it's just flushed, but valid, actually. You might as well take a quick peek while Rogi finishes his duties. By the faint wailing echoing in the background, he's probably still not done. Your script theme is Essential Elements, an alternative version of Formative Fundamentals. Both themes represent the same thing, but you prefer a cleaner cut of this one. You're a bit of an orderly perfectionist, which is why you like to keep your screen free of clutter. Speaking of which, something about your theme seems off. Where did that group chat come from? It's ruining your setup's balance. Oh, and your matebit has messaged you again. You should answer her while you still have the chance. Occeus, answer Ellsee. Occeus! Hold on. No, wait. Occeus! Oh, this is horrible. Please answer. I really need to speak with you. I promised I wouldn't have bothered you again so soon if it wasn't so serious. This is definitely an emergency. I think. No, not think. It is for sure. Everything is just awful right now. I am kind of freaking out, and I don't like what's happening at all. It would really be helpful if you could just answer me. Occeus! Please! Occeus! Occeus! Oh, Occeus, you bitch! Sorry, I didn't mean that. I'm just really stressed out right now. Where are you? What are you doing that's taking so goddamn long? It's been hours since we talked. I know you said you'd be busy for a while, but do you take any break at all? Get over here! I'm probably gonna die of sheer panic and distress before you answer. At this rate, maybe I should just go wallow in the mud. But this cold, wet sweat would soothe my nerves.
What is going on?
There you are!
Yes, here I am. Why were you yelling and begging so frantically? Did I miss something? I don't think I was gone for that long, all things considered.
I guess you weren't. It's just scary when I really need to get in touch with you, and you literally have no idea when I really need to get in touch with you, and have literally no idea when you might respond. Last time, it took you several days to get back to me. But you're here now, so that's a relief. Are you listening? I have a lot to tell you. And you can't, so you have to leave. You've got to stay and listen.
Please calm down, my dear. I'm incredibly sorry for the wait, and I am listening. I didn't know anything of importance was happening tonight. Or that anything was happening, period, to be completely honest. Are things happening?
Things are very much happening, yes. Okay, so, after I was done talking to you earlier, I decided to try and visit Arcjec again. Didn't exactly work out, like usual. I was heading back to my tent, but on the way there, I saw a huge meteor streak to the sky and ran towards his hive. So I panicked, and I ran back to try to help him. But when I made it all the way there, the place was a complete wreck! It didn't even look like the meteor actually struck, which is really weird. It was like a different kind of damage, but Arcjec couldn't be found anywhere. I poked through his computer to see if I could figure out something out, and lo and behold, I found this big memo Mert apparently sent to everyone but me. He was all nonsense rambling about this game we're supposed to be playing or something, and the meteor just seemed to be related to that. So that wasn't fun. I looked around for Arcjec a bit more after that, just in case, and then I headed back home and I figured I needed to tell you everything, since you probably wouldn't have seen the memo, because you don't look at things, and this is a pretty big deal. I'm pretty shaken up.
Yes, I can see this memo right here. It all sounds incredibly hectic and nerve-wracking. I do worry for Virat, but also I really read this nonsense about a game. It all seems rather trite in comparison to everything else. Besides, we have not sustained a legitimate group activity in over 2 sweeps now, for good reason if you ask me. If the rest of our friends wish to play it, then that is their business. I, on the other hand, am not interested. I am not a... what's the term? Gamer? I love him.
I'm not one. I'm not... What is the term? Gamer?
Yes.
Oh my god. Well, too bad I'm forcing Occeus gamer moments on you. It's not about being a gamer. Yeah, sure, I don't like the sound of it myself, but it doesn't seem like this is an opt-in kind of thing. So please read the memo and get back to me when you're done. Also, it might be a good note to know that you're going to be working with Calder. Oh, I'm sorry. Also, it might be good to know that you're going to be working with Calder. I'm sorry about that. I don't think you have a choice in the matter.
What? That is... no.
Occeus, check memo. No. Absurd. Absurd, impossible, pointless, nonsensical. Wait, what is this about a planetary annihilation by a meteor? What is this about being forced to leave everything behind? No. This is not happening. What a tasteless farce. You are not leaving. You can't leave. Occeus, seek clarification. Oh, fuck.
Oof.
I guess I'll be Calder.
Oh shit, okay. Macabre Exu began trolling grandiose saturation. What do you know about this damned game? What do you have to do with it?
That is awfully accusatory and quite a bit brusque. Don't forget your manners, Goliath. Especially if you are going to throw baseless accusations at me over a matter you clearly know nothing about. I've known no more or less than to do with it than you, nor do I possess any extra morsels of knowledge. The game is also undeniably real, by the by, since I imagine you're already in a fit over the mere idea.
How can it possibly be real? This is pure fiction. A child's wildest fantasies running unchecked. Who will be able to facilitate such a ludicrous endeavor? Technology like that does not exist. Not in sheer processing power, code, or material mechanics. Even those state-of-the-art reality warping games are nothing but figments of imagination that we take part in. I do not believe it. I cannot believe it.
Gorgeous sentiment. Truly. I am moved. On any other night, I would fully agree with it. Unfortunately, I have already seen enough evidence of this ludicrous endeavor to know it's undoubtedly and undeniably in motion. Loath as am I to admit, I am powerless in this situation. And so are you. You are going to have to face the truth, just the same as I have, unless you wish to meet an early and cause the death of several others. There is nothing you can do about it. You may continue to deny this new reality for a while longer, but when the time comes for you to take action, you will find yourself running short on excuses to cower behind. And you will do well to step up to this challenge for all of our sakes. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a game to attend to. We will speak again later when it is necessary. I'm sure you are looking forward to it. Grandiose saturation, stop trolling, macabre, exude. Ah.
Whew.
Jesus. Oof. Rough. Okay. Pardon. This may not seem like the most appropriate time to interject, but the Prince of Blood has reminded me that there are some things I have yet to explain about these characters. And he seems to be in need of a moment or two alone with his thoughts. Let us give him a bit of space. See, I'm the keeper of promises. Even promises you didn't know were promises. That too is a promise.
Okay, white noise.
Allow me to explain Ripetonian romance.
Real quick, I'm going to go to the bathroom.
Okay. It's just me. I'm osseless. This is so sucks. This is so sucks. Dr. Koliad, being a blood player, is heavily entangled with the meaning of relationships. The bonds people form as individuals and as a collective. The bonds people form. Oh, and the responsibility and weight that comes with such. Sent over the model and a personal recorded instruction video. Yo, thank you so much. That is extremely hella. Much appreciated. Their constraints and their expectations. There is also something this entire species is heavily invested in, for better or for worse. I must say, Ripetonians possess one of the most complex systems of interlocking relationships I have ever observed. It is incredibly intricate, yet so consistent. We could even call it uniform, but I suppose suits would be the most accurate descriptor. Yes, that was a joke. I am very proud of it. Ripetonians conceptualize romantic desires as belonging to one of three distinct types of relationships, with a fourth one happening on a more temporary basis when the need arises. The so-called quadrants I have mentioned before. Some of these relationships are traditionally sexual in nature, while some of them are not. We will be viewing what each of these quadrants entail in a bit further in. As I've said earlier, these relationships are not related to reproduction. What they are related to, according to the planet-wide held belief, is a power said to dwell within each and every person. Power that controls mind and body, completely individual and lying at the core of one's every decision. The soul. The average troll has confidence in the fact that within the three of these four quadrants, they are meant to have a soulmate, someone perfectly suited to either complement, oppose, or nurture you in a way that no other can. What's up?
Nothing. Just the player is doing that.
Okay, got it. Welcome back, by the way.
Thank you.
Of course. Some believe the process of finding this special person occurs as a natural part of your journey through life. Others say it is happenstance, a matter of being at the right place at the right time. And others still hold true that it is an uphill battle of the constant dedication and search. But in the end, all have the utmost faith in this force that will inevitably bring people together. As you can imagine, with individual desires from an amorous perspective, has more often than not a tendency to be complicated.
Mm-hmm.
There's a tendency to be richer.
Okay.
Oh, Deacon Reconstruction. Oh my god. This is a fucking... Okay.
Yeah.
This
It
is...
sure is a relationship tree.
Okay. So, interesting. Dismas and Gentha are Moirails. Arcjec and Labian are flushed, question mark.
No, pale.
Pale. Excuse me, pale.
Arcjec and Taz are flushed.
Yes, question mark. You good?
Yes, my alarm went off.
Okay. Taz and Occeus are black? Interesting.
X's.
Oh, X. Oh, that's what. Okay, that's what that means. Got it. Okay. Calder and hard hat.
Surpays.
Surpays. Thank you. X black. That's really interesting. Actually, I would not have expected that. And then fucking Murrid and Diz flipping back between black and flushed. Oh my fucking god.
Pain.
Pain. Truly fucking pain, actually. Okay.
And of course, Arcjec and Ellsee have the blue, which just means that they're siblings.
Mm-hmm. And then fucking an Ashen relationship with Taz being mediator for fucking Albion.
Albion is actually the mediator because Taz and Occeus are exes.
Oh, okay. Honestly, the way that this looks, it genuinely looks like Taz is between Albion and Occeus, but
nah.
Okay. I would have thought it would have been a very interesting dynamic if fucking Taz of all people had to stop Albion and Occeus from killing each other, which I think could be like an actual interesting dynamic. They just fucking hate each other.
I have a hard time seeing it, honestly.
Okay. Whack. Examine flushed quadrant. When two people find themselves in a relationship, they are said to be mate splits, a quadrant of a highly touted variety. It is considered an achievement to have one of your own. Due to the extensive amount of personal growth one must have surely gone in order to sustain it. Although, some have more luck in fighting their flush match than others. Oh, I don't like looking at the fucking wound. Hate that. This is so sucks.
Yeah.
Examine collisionist quadrant. Oh, that's a good looking Murrid.
Yeah. Boss baby Murrid.
Boss baby Murrid. Jesus Christ, I hate it.
13-year-old Murrid.
I hate it. Oh my god. Oh, and this is before Diz has his fucking scar. Holy shit.
Yeah, his mouth scar.
When a pair delves into this quadrant, they become each other's kismesis. It's quite the unique relationship, founded on an intense and driven romantic rivalry where both parties are expected to pressure each other into betterment, not only as trolls but as partners. A tough love philosophy, if you will. The vitriolic nature of this quadrant makes a relationship that is usually not sought after with intent. It is said that when you meet your destined collisionist partner, the contemptuous feelings rise up within you in a sudden burst of spade-fueled passion, giving you no choice but to confront them. Kismesis fill each other with concern and outrage, as well as admiration. A volatile combination to allow one into one's life, but at times a necessary one. Kismesitudes tend to be a difficult burden to bear, but if the circumstances align just right, they can lead you into being the best possible version of yourself. Calder punches him so hard he explodes pre-contact. Hell.
Yeah.
God. And yet, no matter how thoughtful and selective one is in the search of a soulmate, relationships are still broken off on occasion. It is a sad fact of all romantic entanglements that even the ones you are sure will be yours forever could eventually come to an end. However, this is one of two massive societal taboos to do this post-physical coupling, which brings us to another important aspect of this specific quadrant. When two trolls consummate in their relationship, cementing themselves as either flesh or colligious partners, they are chemically bound in the process to have and to hold one another for as long as they may live. Once this commitment is taken, the couple must then be in frequent contact, lest they suffer physical and emotional consequences akin to a withdrawal. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Yeah. That is called bonding, and it's bad.
Bad in which way?
Just like bad.
Okay. Ordinarily, the scenario is easy to avoid, unless one of the involved parties are absent for long periods of time or passes away. In the event that this should happen, the symptoms can be mitigated through treatment and specialized care. Regardless, it is an extremely tedious, long and painful process, with or without pale support to help you through it. Even then, the attachment to lost partners will not fade, no matter how much time has passed. To commit the second taboo of recoupling after loss is not only unthinkable from a moral and physiological standpoint, but is also useless when it comes to easing past aches.
Okay, so to explain, Austin,
Yeah.
this essentially means that sex equals marriage in a chemical perspective, and you are not allowed to divorce because that will result in withdrawal from both parties, and you're also not allowed to remarry if you're a widow. To put this from like a human perspective.
Fucked up. I mean, like, I figured that was how this worked, but like that's so fucked up. And also, poor Ellsee. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Jesus. Hello there, Hoodie. How's it going?
Hi, Hoodie.
I hope you're doing well tonight. Thank you so much for coming out. Yeah, you joined at a very fucking sad part, I guess. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna kick Austin's ass after this.
Yeah, like, it's... The relationship system on Repeton is honestly just, like, such a good, like, examination into, like, hey, soulmates are actually kind of bad if you take it seriously.
Correct, actually. Oh boy, okay.
I love how normal Repeton is.
Yeah, Jesus. I mean, I think if I'm gonna be honest here, I think that while I do think that this is an interesting exploration of soulmates, I think the thing that dissuades me from truly appreciating it is the fact that it's actually a physical thing as well, where they're literally injecting... I'm assuming that they're injecting each other's blood into each other. Maybe that's not what the needle actually is standing for here, but like...
No, that's just Occeus taking Elsee's blood as per usual.
Okay.
Bonding is literally just sex.
Got it. Okay. Oh, baby Arcjec. No, this is so Kid Jack. Oh god, I love that he's had the same fucking Deadpool poster this entire goddamn time. And within a system so mired in absolutes, what of the trolls who question the nature of their feelings and those of their proposed romantic partners? Perhaps a falling out of a relationship might cause two potential soulmates to never be, despite their desires. A tragic thought. Misunderstandings, rash decisions, hurt left to fester. If genuine self-reflection is not on the table, an alienation of this magnitude might very well cause any sentiments between such trolls to stagnate, no matter how much they're destined to be. Taz! Fear. Summary of Repetonian romance system. Fuck or die. Not wrong. A little wrong, but not wrong. Also, hi, I'm finally glad I had a proper time to join in on your stream. This is so nice and well done. Thank you. I'm glad you could join us as well. It's always nice to hear from you, and I'm glad that you managed to come out.
Yeah.
Even more distressing would be a situation wherein an established pair's feelings changed over time. Unthinkable. Is it the very idea of a soulmate not something that warrants zero margin of error? No reconsideration or second thoughts. Surely, such a drastic change in a relationship would be frowned upon if it were to be brought up in polite conversation. And so, it is almost never is. Not to the world at large, not to one's own partner. Were a troll to experience this phenomena, it would likely lead them to question who they are and what they need in life. Most would rather forget about that matter entirely.
Murit.
Oof. Oof, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
So vacillation is not considered a taboo, but it is very looked down upon still because of the idea that, like, oh, so your mate sprint is the only one, it's your only mate sprint. It cannot be anything else.
Fair, okay. Examine Pale Quadrant. When two trolls find themselves in this quadrant, they are said to be moirails. While the exact amount of physical passion displayed in any given moral regions can vary according to the couple's desires, one thing remains truly across the board. Moral allegiances do not delve into bonding. The mere idea of it? Scandalous. Moirails serve a very important social purpose, however. Reptonians are just as dysfunctional and unstable as the planet they inhabit. And such a troubled existence requires a support system. Someone to help you through the emotional grievances, to keep you from succumbing to self-made ruin. To be a Moirail is to commit yourself to being another's balance, a safe harbor away from life's many storms, a listening ear to anguished outcries, and a source of grounded advice. And also a host to occasional pity parties for your other half, whenever the need arises. Additionally, the Pale Quadrant features a unique dynamic with what is, in my opinion, the most curious relationship of it all. Examine Ashen Quadrant. Taz! Baby Taz! Cries. This quadrant, unlike the all previous ones, involves more than two individuals and is not predicated on romance in and of itself. It is also notable for being the only quadrant that is supposed to happen on a strictly temporary basis. Taz, my beloved, I agree. I fucking love Taz. What the fuck?
Taz, my beloved.
Taz, my beloved. Heart. When two trolls are locked in a romantic feud, a third one can intervene and become their auspicious. It is their duty, then, to mediate between the duo, playing the role of peacekeeper and distancing both parties from each other. This quadrant usually comes into play in the event of a pitch or flush relationship ending on a hostile note. The ensuing fallout can have catastrophic ramifications if left unaddressed, both for ex-partners in question and for any surrounding friendships that they may or may not be involved. It is customary for the Moirails of feuding trolls to assume the position of an auspicious. If there is no Moirail available to do so, non-associated parties may step in for a time, but to auspicize is to commit yourself to an extremely taxing and high-stress work that requires no short amount of dedication. Nonetheless, it is an integral part of overarching romantic conventions on Repeton. A strange relationship to be placed on the same level of importance as all the other de facto romantic entanglements, indeed. I suppose it only goes to show the importance of Ripetonians ascribed to the affairs of the hearts. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It is no surprise, then, that the cliques of trolls are very much the bread and butter of this planet. With the gradual decline of the environment and steady march towards societal collapse, belonging to a close-knit group of friends can be a balm for one's soul, along with the romances that can invariably blossom from it. The mere fact that you are able to make these connections in the first place gives enough reason to soldier on and stay alive. Not wrong. Holy shit. Goddamn. Uh-oh. Wait. Arcjec's not here.
He will be.
I was almost going to say white boy missing.
White? No! White boy missing.
White boy missing!
That's because there is no white boy in Vast-Error.
This is true. Gray boy missing. Gray boy missing.
Oh my god.
You're so tired of my shit. Oh my god.
No character is white, yes. This is true.
No character is white, fair. Except Spaghetti What the fuck? Is that actually a fucking character?
I think Ezreal's referring to Cecily, who is the main protagonist of Snowbound Blood.
Oh, okay. Oh, Gostin. Oh, no, not really, not with the gray jokes. Have I said something wrong here?
You said Grey Boy to refer to Arcjec.
He's gray skinned.
Well, it's I don't know. It's like with like a lot of fans of color for Vast-Error, it's usually not like a good thing to joke about it. Because it just kind of like downplays race headcanons and all that. I
guess I understand here, but I'm not downplaying it. I'm literally just referring
Yeah,
to...
I know.
That's I can understand where this is coming from, but I feel that's a weird thing to say about this particular situation when I'm only referring to the literal canon of it. I respect people's headcanons and understandings of these characters as potentially other races, but they're just, I don't know. I'm just referring to the gray skin.
We could just move on.
The gray jokes do suck a bit. It's kind of like a weird, specific Homestuck adjacent phenomena. No, you didn't intend to, but it's kind of the reality we live in. Okay, all right. Well, then I apologize. I'm sorry.
You're good.
Okay then. And yet, there are those who feel otherwise. Okay, this is just gonna be... Okay, I was gonna say, like... truly raised by a possum. To be apathetic towards one's friends, romantic interests, and life itself is considered an abnormal and worrying condition. That's just called depression.
Yeah.
Thanks, White Noise. You don't know shit. Sympathetic trolls are inclined to find this a brooding adolescent period wherein the individuals in question is not ready for any attachments. The transient state of growth.
5 Nights at Arcjec's.
5 Nights at Arcjec's! Holy shit. Others are far less accepting, thinking of a system of a broken person.
Yeah.
Arcjec be upon ye. Just fucking throws Arcjec in your face. Do you know like those like videos of people making pancakes into like character faces?
I think I've seen gifs of it.
Okay, this would be like a very good one to make into a pancake and then just throw at someone.
You're not wrong.
I'm not wrong. I'd love to see that. Jesus. These broken people are, in most cases, left to think that the same as their detractors. They are left with a hollow space in their chests, where their souls sink ad infinitum. An insistent sense of nothingness that permeates every facet of their lives, every dull hour of every waking day. A thick gray fog that covers their thoughts, sticking to their minds and refusing to let go, like an opaque filter that warps their perception of what is and what isn't. They are left to feel like none of their choices have any meaning whatsoever. They are left to feel the same way that a protagonist feels every waking moment. Buddy, hugs. Arcjec, look around. Take a look around. You can't see anything from where you're standing. It's all kind of blending together in the distance, which wouldn't even bother if you had the slightest clue about what you're supposed to be. Oh god, we didn't. Okay, I'll just do this. No, wait. They're gonna have a dialogue together, aren't they? Yes, they are.
No. Oh, right.
The snake.
Yes, I will read the snake.
Okay.
I've been waiting my entire life to find you here!
Yeah! Fuck!
Yeah, fuck you too! Welcome to my home!
Help!
You have created me, and also this wonderful place I live in! I am eternally grateful!
Slitherveins. We've got talking Slitherveins. I can't. You know what? Yes, of course we've got those. Because by every conceivable metric, there shouldn't be any boisterous peppery serpents talking to me. Which is exactly why, in addition to all the fresh new non-rational laws of physics, they need to exist and also love me specifically. Consider my fate accepted.
You are very observant, and I like you!
What do you want from me?
I do not know why, but I feel compelled to tell you at least 3 whole things. Perhaps even more.
Is he on the tier list? Is this fucking dude on the tier list?
He might be.
He's not on the tier list. I would put him in fucking phenomenal. This sucks. This fucking sucks. He's not there. This tier list is fucking broken, actually. I'll keep a tally in my head. Might as well keep count all the blessings that I very much do not have while I'm at it.
Cool! The first thing is that you should check out that terminal over there!
Why?
I do not know. It is a mystery, but you gotta. Don't worry, I will not watch if it makes you uncomfortable.
Yeah, please don't. Arcjec, use terminal. The snakely eyes starting to bore a hole in the back of your the hole in the back as soon as you turn around. Well, time to figure out how to turn this thing on. You place your hand on what seems to be a very wide trackpad and are greeted with a familiar sight. You do a good color for snake voice. It's really good.
Thank you.
There's fucking achievements for this game?
Yes.
That's so funny. Oh my god, I can't believe Arcjec's had the talk. Looks like a few things have been updated since your entry. You are now sitting you're sitting at a pretty decent level. A pretty decent level 3, which is a bit extra progress on the side. Your time limit has also been reset, and now seems to be stationary. Must be in the clear for now. The static still hasn't been cleared from the stream. You're going to have some choice words about the proper interface whenever you meet the guys behind all this. As another plus, you have seemed to have gotten a handful of base level achievements out of your way. you don't feel very successful in any of these metrics. Mainly on the account that the pesky scorp icon is bothering you.
It's like bronze trophy PlayStation achievements.
Here's the thing, like, I've only ever had I've had a PlayStation 3, but I didn't really play it. And I have a PlayStation 4 now, and I don't really care about... Like, it's just still, like, achievements to me, so... I'm kind of...
Fair.
I'm kind of just like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oz, what's your gamer score?
I played quite a bit of PS3, but mostly just Little Big Planet.
That's valid. You do seem... Oz, I hate the typecast here. You absolutely seem like a little Big Planet guy.
I am. I really am, and I am proud of it.
You know what? Valid. You're valid. Oz, I love you. You're valid.
Thank you, Austin. I appreciate it. I love you too.
Ah. Arcjec, check in on fodder. Oh boy. Oh boy. You can't say you're exactly aching to get to either of these conversations. Let's see if you can stomach one at least. For her sake. Achievement took your first breath. Oh, Jesus. Good.
Alright.
Did we...
Exterior Oracle begin trolling animated humors. Arcjec, are you there by any chance?
Animated Humorist is really running out of ideas at this. Animated Humorist is really running out of ideas for this. Just don't. Why would you... You know why you shouldn't at this point, right?
Ugh. Seriously, when are you going to turn these annoying little notifications off? They make it so much harder to message you about important stuff, like I've been trying to do for the whole night. Don't worry about the specifics, but... never mind. You realize why I'm super fucking worried and also quote-unquote in the know at some point. Really wish I was told about all that directly. Would have been real nice to have gotten that influence through conventional means. I'm honestly kind of tired of huffing and puffing about it though, so I'm going to get over it myself now. Alright. Whenever you get the chance, there are quite a few things we need to talk about. Maybe like, just go ahead and take a second to mentally prepare for that after you read this. I know I'm going to need to. Exterior Oracle stopped trolling Amy Humorist.
Animated Humorist began trolling Exterior Oracle. We both know there's no mentally preparing for moments like these. I almost find it insulting that you didn't insinuate that I would respond with a second thought, rather than just barrel through this conversation with the objective of getting it done as fast as possible. Let's give this phenomenon a new name. I'm thinking the contradiction junction paradox. I will henceforth apply to each and every conversation we may or may not have. What say you?
Hang on, I'm trying to find a song.
Okay.
I love this song that's playing right now, but we're trying to find one that's appropriate for this conversation.
Got it. Then dig.
No? Where the fuck? Oh, is it in this album? Yes, it is. Okay.
This song does not exist.
Okay. Alright, scroll back up. Oh my gosh! Hey! I'm so happy to hear from you!
You should stop that.
Fuck you, no! I've been avoided, left in the dust, and shoved around by fishy bastards and stupid fates all night long. So I'm allowing myself one solitary moment to enjoy the little things. Let me have this, Arcjec.
Hey, it's your prerogative in unsmeared carcass shoveling. Sorry I never got the chance to say anything about Murray giving you the double room annexing though. Which is to say, he didn't give you any annexing at all. I really don't have the slightest clue what he thought that would accomplish. It's just almighty amount of stupid for someone who prides themselves on being an impenetrable loaf of willy contradictions. Don't let him know I called him an impenetrable loaf, by the way. I do not want any more of his data ransacking viruses on my computer.
See, that's why his computer's all fucked up.
Oh my fucking god. Murret, you bastard. I love you, you bastard.
Yeah, you do need to take care of that. I could barely navigate through the mess.
Wait. You what?
Yes?
I'm gonna need some elaboration here.
Well, remember how I said there are some things we need to discuss? I feel that that's one of them. You see, I was out on some important business, and I just so happened to see a big meteor heading right towards your hive. I didn't know anything about the game at the time, and the place was completely trashed when I got there, so I went and investigated.
Ellsee, were you the one who blinked my fucking window, caused me to fall 2 stories down and into the mud?
What? Who? Me? No.
You are, by far, the worst liar on this planet, which is really saying something because Repeton is absolutely crawling with those. God damn it.
I'm sorry.
Well, there we have it. Another mystery solved, and yet another unknown crisis still waiting just around the corner as I valiantly stumble through this unfathomable mess of a night. What other events have you been around for without my knowledge?
Well, you know, life is just full of mysteries. Some of which you'll hopefully work out one day, and some of which you won't. But the mystery we should be focused on right now is the one related to the spooky situation we find ourselves in. Where are you exactly?
Wow. I think I know how you got so good at dancing in the first place, with all this twirling around the subject that you're doing. I'm not dropping this, just putting it on hold, especially since you're to blame for a crumpled spine and quite a few other actions I'm ashamed to admit happened. But alas, time of the essence, or whatever, so I'll join your little routine. I don't fucking know. The reason I never contacted you myself in the game and is that the game and Taz both simultaneously got the drop on me.
Oh, please don't make me think about her on top of everything else. I'm begging you.
If I had to suffer through it, then so do you. Anyways, we went through the motions according to Murret's lowdown on the rules, and what we gleaned from a tutorial in the game's UI, which I still don't know how I got into the first place, but the whole process is what led to the disruption of my humble abode and took me into being proper. Since then, I've been informed by Zifenpuru, who is my denizen of breath, that this planet is crafted by my underlying will or some magic bullshit like that.
Zehan who? Denizen of what? Yeah, a planet?
Yeah, he's this big draconian bastard made out of the wind that I released from a box. Can make the whole worlds appear out of little thin air. I bet he'd make that a joke too.
What? I can't even parse this.
Oh, don't worry. You don't need to parse a damn thing because this is a game, Ellsee. And what game isn't filled with a load of pointless crap for you to fondle your knob skinners over until you reach a point where it deems you smart enough to move forward?
A good one.
Well, this isn't a very good game so far. Sorry to break it to you.
I think given most enjoyable gaming experiences might be kind of ruined with forced participation via death threats. Which reminds me, I saw some weird symbols scattered around in the memo. Were those actually a part of your game entering whatevers? They look kind of familiar.
May I be candid with you? Those things have been a part of my life since I was young. Can't say I was surprised to see them. I got my own little theories what's going on. I kinda had to tell Taz too, to say no other place those personal entry codes could have come from.
Then it really does line with what's in here.
What's lining up?
I don't think you'll remember it. There's this book that I consult from time to time. It's been with me for as long as I've been alive. I won't get into the specifics about what it's about or who wrote it, but it's probably not important right now. What matters is that there are a lot of circumstantial pieces that I've never managed to put together growing up. There's so many pages missing, torn out. It didn't occur to me that it was meant to offer anything beyond a few enchantments to my staff and generalized wisdom. But there's way too many coincidences for it to not mean something.
Are you saying that you can solve these stupid riddles being dangled over our heads?
I'm saying that I think this game might be bigger than any of us are thinking. I was planning on telling everyone what I found in the new memo, and I'm going to be the bigger person about it too. No being a staunch bitch. I'll even let him in and everything. You're welcome to be there too, but I think this is more for the benefit of those who haven't gone into the game yet. Don't question it, please. I promise I'll explain in the memo soon.
You really do raise a lot more questions than you do answer them.
Okay, good night, Hoodie.
Oh, shit. Also, good night, Ezreal. Thank you so much for coming out as well.
Good night.
Good night, y'all. Bye-bye.
Night-night.
Nee. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
After you...
And you're going to have to trust me, I think.
After you've been stalking me for who knows how long?
It's not like that. I just wanted to meet you, and I had no idea how to go about it for a lot of reasons. Nothing weird or creepy was intended.
You mean besides it absolutely being weird and creepy no matter how you look at it?
Oh my god, shut up.
I'm not actually mad. I mean, if I had to choose from the slim pickings of the few people I still force myself to respond to, I wouldn't mind meeting with you under the right circumstances. Which is basically the opposite of what happened tonight. When we get the chance to talk in a non-stressful environment, we can try working something out. But I kinda need to get back to the wonderful world of whatever the fuck I'm supposed to be playing. There's this technicolored snake that's been just staring at my back this entire conversation, and he's just dying to make friends with me. So, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a shot. Probably. I'll also try to keep in touch. Also, I'm serious about not worrying over me. You're just gonna get hurt that way. Animated humorist, stop trolling exterior oracle.
Shit! I forgot to mention Ulysses! Shit!
God, that was a really... Oh god, that was so well read, holy fuck.
Thank you.
And you gotta help us. Arcjec, read messages from Taz.
Oh god. Pernicious Overkill began trolling anime humorist. Let me take a drink.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you made it into the game.
Animated humorist is just disappointed you at this point.
Yeah, you're welcome. I have a few choice cuts on the shit you spewed that I needed to push back in your direction. Hate to drag this on, but you don't get to walk out me like that. First off, don't you ever use my full name again, or I swear I'm going to churn out a brand spanking new method of misery to slug you through if I happen upon your disjointed, flappy sack of a face in the future. Second, you really have to work on your timing. That box fiasco shouldn't have thrown you so much that you start to falter. Granted, neither of us could have expected that to happen, but no matter how shaken you were or how much you didn't want to go in, there was no other choice. I wasn't going to let you fumble what we were working on at the last second, so I did what I had to do, like always. After you made it, I was immediately put in your position. Got paired with fucking Laven, just like he said I would. Half-baked smarmy ass holler tempter. At the very fucking least, you chuck back what I sling your way. I'll be damned if I ever get even a single strong opinion out of his doormat canine giants. Hasn't changed one bit since the split. But anyway, that's where I'm at. I'll be going through the same shit as you, I'm sure. Maybe we really aren't going to end up that different after all. Answer me when you get the chance so I know I didn't kill you.
Oof. Yeah. Right. Arcjec, resume talk with the colorful snake. Alright, guy. I think I saw everything I needed to see at the terminal. That was the first thing you were supposed to tell me, so go ahead and hiss out the next two. The quicker you do, the quicker I can stop talking. So, you know, chop chop. Or hiss hiss, I guess. One of the two. I mean, both of the two. Just say both things you need to tell me, alright?
Is Guy my name?
I don't know, man. Come on. You didn't think Slithervane or Vibrant Serpent were your names, so why would you take a liking to Guy of all things? That's about the plainest things you could call someone you probably won't even see again, which is our current predicament.
I don't think that is true at all. We will meet again, I'm sure.
Oh yeah? What makes you so sure?
It's in the winds. As long as they blow, I know that you are here and can be found. They tell me many things, and it could go any which way. But that doesn't really matter to me. What really matters is my amazing new name. It's just so namely, and it has so much guyish charm. You must have a very active imagination.
I really don't. If anything, I'm about to have a very active scream into these damn winds. You use a spirit guide, unless we keep this conversation on track.
That's okay. I'm sure the winds will love to hear from you. But the matter of my naming was the second thing, actually.
You're kidding me.
Nope. I just really want to be named by an aspect holder.
Aspect holder?
That's you! Oh, what a dream come true. Barely a few minutes of being alive, and not only do I have a name, I have also fulfilled my lifelong wish. I can die happy! But you can't do that, because you need to follow this very cool path we are seeing out right now. This is the third and biggest thing. The winds told me that one for sure.
And that would have been my first guess. I don't think this conclusion could have been more drawn off if we tried.
Pretty convenient, huh? You have to follow it down there so you can find the special place.
Be honest. Is there anything actually special about this special place?
Well, there are going to be a few creatures waiting to, as you would say, fucking kill you!
Wow. That is pretty special.
Alright, do you have a weapon on hand for potential brawlings?
I love Guy so much. I'm gonna
Guy is so good.
Guy is so fucking good. Again, if the tier list fucking had Guy, I would put him in top tier.
The way that he and Arcjec bounced off each other is just so good.
It is very good. Arcjec, equip yourself. I don't really have a proper weapon. More like a glorified stick attached to a dull blade that makes me fall down a lot.
Excellent choice! Wait, where are you going? Oh, right.
Is this a Simpsons joke? I know. I think this is a Simpsons joke because in The Simpsons, Sideshow Bob is known for like stepping on rakes and like having them fall up onto him. So hearing Arcjec say more like a glorified stick attached to a dull blade that makes me fall down a lot makes me think that he's like tripping on it and like having it bonk into his face.
It could be one. I just don't watch The Simpsons, so these things kind of fly over my head.
That's fair. Who are you again? Receive your first quest from a consort. Yep, you gave me a thing to do. Sure enough, here I am on my way to do it. Going to be living out a subconscious dream of mine while I'm at it, apparently. I am going to go out into the wild and become a goddamn aspect holder, or whatever you've said. No skill or effort required. Just going on a fucking adventure. The good old hero's journey.
Oh! Well, good. Do you know what the secret place looks like, though?
I'll figure it out. This planet's nothing but blurry edges, black and white. I'm sure it will be hard to miss.
That's not how I see this place at all. But if you say so, okay, I guess. Be safe. I love you.
Hey. Never say that again. Thanks.
Can do.
Oh my god, Arcjec. Just fucking take love for once, you piece of shit. Okay, I guess I'll be Laven.
Okay.
Hey, are you good? You usually space out like that.
I'm fine. We need to keep moving.
Alright. Regular codes are in. Got the pillar things too.
So, that first set of symbols was the easy part. Now we have to deal with the obnoxious, not-so-easy part, figuring out where the other set is, since it's supposed to be in a different place each time. I sure as hell don't have any magic dream papers just laying around, and I can't think of anything I've seen around here that even remotely resembles those symbols. So fuck if I have any clue where those codes could be.
That's so sad. Well, while we're figuring that out, I might be a sec. Trying to wrap up a thing over here.
You better not be playing that ridiculous game. Because if you are, I will not hesitate to bust your stupid double device up into tiny smithereens and shove all the talent in your puny throat.
No. I am definitely not doing that. And I'm also definitely not doing it with Murrit. Especially if you told me to quit multiple times.
God damn it, Laven.
Okay, Laven himbo moments.
You are the absolute worst at taking anything seriously at all. I swear your attention span is on par with that of the salt-soaked lifeless replicas you stitched together. No, scratch that. Those stuffed hides definitely have more going for them at the very least, because they can sit in the same place for extended periods of time without running out to do something else every 2 seconds.
I guess you're right. But have you considered that it's fun, though? And technically, he did have my attention first. Oh, did I tell you about our fake high five? That was cool.
For the last time, keep your focus here while our lives are at stake, or my vengeful spirit will come down to your reins to cave to make sure whatever fraction of a life you have left is nothing but a living trial of torment. I've already had to divert you from that unholy apparatus once. Thank God someone here has the ability to care about what they're doing, or else you'll still be stuck in your gaudy chamber full of musty ammo carcasses, not noticing me until much too late. Oh wait! That almost just happened!
Gosh, okay, fine. It's not that big of a deal. Just because you don't like to have fun doesn't mean I can't.
This isn't a game.
Well, actually...
Shut up!
Shutting up. Anyways, there's gotta be a clue around here somewhere.
There better be, otherwise we're going to have an actual fucking problem.
Isn't that, like, why you came out here in the first place?
No, we came out here because my loyal custodian sucks shit straight from a billing regal anus tap. It won't shut up either. Ugh, she's making such a racket. Hope you're enjoying the rapturous chittering, because this is my every night. I can't even think with all this panic squabbling. Hold on.
Ellsee, begin memo.
Okay, this is gonna be a big one. Alright, exit your Orgos created group memo. EO has renamed the memo to Rinkadink Thinking Time. Invites everyone, and then Murrit leaves.
Fucking goddamn it, Murrit. I'm gonna
yeah, we'll just read the characters that we assigned ourselves here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sure. Just go ahead and leave like that. By the way, thanks for letting me know about this game. Really appreciate it. Goodbye. Okay. Okay. I know this is very sudden, and that most of you don't really speak to me all that much, and probably don't want to for that matter. There's a lot I could say to try and sell my case, that I'm good and trustworthy because we share the same vague group ties, but that's not important right now. What you need to know is that I'm here to give you some information. You've gotten plenty of that already, about the general workings about the game and such, and that's great and all. I'm sure it's been helpful, but there's a part of the puzzle that's hidden away, just out of sight. One that I'm pretty sure you're all going to need. Alright, this might sound sort of sketchy, but you're just going to have to roll with it. For those of you unaware, here's Skinny. My name is Ellsee, and I have this big, important book filled with the ancient knowledge for as long as I can remember. It's covered page to page with all sorts of arcane information. Most of it is directed at me specifically, and it's meant a lot to me growing up in more ways than I can count. But what matters is that one of the sections here has a few hints that are supposed to help you guys enter the game. So if there are no objections, I think it'd be in the best collective interest to get this show in full swing. Give me a moment, I'm going to replace this song,
Okay.
since it's this Taz's theme.
Oh, it's literally just named Taz's theme, huh?
Yeah, it's really good.
I mean, it is good, yes.
Okay, there we go. Grandiose Saturation has reposted to Rinkadink Thinking Time. Oh, please. What relevant information could you possibly have that Turkin did not already relay to us in his own memo? At least when it comes to him, I am well aware of the credit his information holds, as distasteful of a source as he may be. But magical books, esoteric wisdom, and claims with no traceable sources? How ridiculous. Quaint, even. Perhaps I should have followed in his footsteps and made an early retreat myself. I'll give you a few points for being self-aware enough to realize that this sudden advance appears unorthodox at best, from an outside perspective. But that's about all I can say. If I were you, I would stop talking before I embarrass myself further. We have everything we need without your assistance. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you don't. Maybe you should hear me out and let me finish before you start being a chauvinistic jerk about it. And I'm pretty sure I just told you to be quiet.
Furbish Facilitated has reposted in Rinkadink Think Time. Oh no, I didn't mean to send that. Forget I said anything.
No, wait, please don't go. This is important for you too.
You don't even know my name or who I am. There's nothing for me here.
Hey, you didn't know my name until now either, probably. There's something we could connect over.
Step off. Forget it. Bye. Furbish Facilitated has silenced Furbish Facilitated from responding to Rinkadink Think Time. Furbish Facilitated unsilenced Furbish Facilitated from responding to Rinkadink Think Time. I hit the wrong button. Don't say anything. Furbish Facilitated banned Furbish Facilitated from responding to Rinkadink Think Time.
The first line that Genta says in this entire comic, it's just H.
That's so fucking funny.
Well, you have certainly sold me on your ability to commandeer this exchange. I am being facetious, of course. Do let me know whenever you learn how to construct an argument properly. Grandiose Saturation has withdrawn from Rinkadink Thinking Time.
I'm straight up gonna put Talder in a tier lower than no after this.
Windless Artificer has proposed to Rinkadink Thinking Time. Hey. Laven! Thank goodness! Now there's someone agreeable! Oh, yeah. Super agreeable. 1200%. But, you said you got some hints? I think I could use those right about now. We're a little stuck. Don't tell Taz I said that, though. Stuck with what? Those extra personal codes. Taz has no idea where they are. She kind of tore her hive apart looking for them, punching down walls and stuff. I have to admit, it was kind of a whole spectacle. That honestly sounds terrible and horrifying, but whatever you say, guess I came just in time then, huh? Yeah, guess so. Okay, well, I don't really have a direct answer. I've got a series of short riddles that are probably related to the actual locations, though I couldn't tell you what they are on my own. Pretty sure they're listed in the entry order Mur gave, so it should be easy to figure out which one applies to whom. We've got accepted, line it up, walls, fluid static, where the berry meets the bloom, a place of fading color, the sign of the end, a sister document, a guiding light, apparition, and the darkened floor. I'm not really sure where to start. It's all I have so far, though.
pliable decadence is reposted to rethink thinking time. So you kind of have some kind of player's guide? Some of you guys get really lucky, huh? I know I'm also included in that lucky streak, but usually, man, I'm still trying to puzzle out this thing only to the slightest avails. Really, I'm surprised we aren't chugging ahead at all, because I sure know swat about the subject, even with the aid. Because as such, I especially reaffirm your suspicion that we needed this. We super needed this. And I will go ahead and doubly reaffirm the notion that we need more of these true facts if you've got them handy. With my keen mind, I am sensing that we are probably going to have a thing outside the box for these things. So the only way to get these true facts is we hold true sensibilities that are true enough to see this truth process. Truly.
I have a true fact for you.
Finally! Please feed me the truth of truth.
You're so weird. And you say weird things. Like, a lot.
What? That's a lie. I reject your truth. Everyone I have ever met has told me that I am the cool and the best. Fuck off!
Pernicious Overkill has proposed it to thinking time. Alright, that's enough of that. Stop it, all of you. Uh-oh, we've been spotted. I thought I could gauge the danger meter by the chittering. I was wrong. Laven, you're supposed to be helping me figure this shit out, not bantering with your mate sprint. We do not need help, and we do not want help. Especially not from you, Ellsee.
Taz, don't be like that.
Sanguine Allegory. Yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
A lot of me reading.
I'm very sorry here. All the Austin characters are gone.
No, you're good. You're good. Sanguine Allegory has proposed to make it thinking time. I'm really sorry to interrupt, but cross-referencing the Order Murray mentioned, I may have some insight as to what I believe to be my own clue, though I suppose it won't be needed for a while. I just thought it would help everyone else have more of an idea of what they might be looking for. Ellsee, you said you got this out of some old book given to you, right? Yeah, that's right. Well, I have some texts of my own. Those old scrolls I acquired some time ago. Most of which I cannot read, but it might be possible that one of them is the sister document spoken of. I've been getting Albion to translate them, but she is incapacitated for the moment, I believe.
Oh hey, I didn't expect to see you here. We haven't talked in a good long while. This might come as wrong, but just bear with me here. I'm actually really excited to play this game because we might have a chance to catch up a bit. It feels like ages since the cottage project.
Oh, hello. It's been a while, yes. I'm sorry for not doing a better job at keeping in touch over time. There's been so much learning for me to do. I am glad for the opportunity to speak more with you again, but I can't say I'm feeling very excited about this game. It's all rather frightening, really. I sort of can't stand it. Yeah, that's understandable. But don't worry, we won't let anything happen to you. I mean, we got you out of a top spot once. I'm sure we could do it again if we need to. Aw, you two are way too nice for my own good. If you bunch of sapsuckers just can it with the schmaltz, I am going to vomit. It would be plain incomprehensible just how much vomit there will be on the ground. I will barf out every last organ I have sitting inside me. Can you take the moment to calm the fuck down? Can you take the moment to actually think about what the fuck you're doing? No one needs to hear anything from you. There are people here who want to know what's going on. If you've already decided you have the full picture, great. But I've only added you because I thought you might want some help. How evil and selfish of me. This isn't about that. It's not about you either. You're causing a problem by distracting people who should be worrying about a time-sensitive issue instead of chatting about your cryptic book and scratching their heads over riddles. You're not helping. And neither is this entire league of uncoordinated miscreants for that matter. Especially you, Laven. You people all disgust me with how none of you consider the circumstances. This is not the moment for you to be bantering for no reason. You should be preparing, and you should fear what's coming, because I do. Pernicious Overkill has withdrawn from thinking time. Shit. Sorry guys. Duty calls. I'll check in later. Stay safe.
Why do you always have to do that? You might have just gotten rid of, like, our only chance to figure out this puzzle. A puzzle you can't solve on your own, mind you.
I'm not going to lie to other people just to spare their feelings. Telling others that things are going to be okay when there's no guarantee of it is much worse than anything I could ever do or say to them. They'll live.
Well, probably. Not gonna lie, though. We could have used that help. Because we're cutting it down to the wire. Look up. Taz, look up. Yeah. Uh-oh. Tensions are on the rise. And when instinct takes over, one can't help but follow it. Mink Mom, retreat to where it's safe.
No! Stay out of there, you bright sick weasel! You'll know what will happen if you jump.
Oh, Jesus. Uh-oh.
Wait!
Oh, fuck. Deacon Reconstruction, fuck you. Right now, you're not loading the images. I'm not seeing, like, shit. Oh my god. Oh, there we go. Just into the ocean. Cool, cool, cool. No. Oh, no. Creatures.
Yeah.
Feast.
Yep.
Taz. Scream.
Fine! Just fucking go! Leave! You were always holding me back anyway, you useless waste of flesh and blood! I spent so much fucking time keeping your bond intact and controlling your urges! I kept you safe! And this is my fucking payoff? Then fine! Fuck you! Just fucking leave and die already, you dumb fucking animal!
Oh boy. Oh,
Yeah.
Taz. Taz, calm yourself. You've lost your caretaker. You are not going to be able to cool off that easily, not without a pity party or two. A bond with one's custodian can be just as affecting, if not more so, than a bond shared with a quad mate. As you stare down into the black waves, something about the massacre you've realized gets your attention. Taz, realize what's below.
Oh, you. You have got to be fucking kidding me!
Uh-oh.
It's the codes.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Whoa. Hey, what's going on with her? Oh shit. That can't be good. Honestly, wow. Are you okay? You don't sound okay. Oh. Yeah, you definitely aren't. Taz, input codes.
Oh yeah, I'm great! Top of the line! Whatever line there is, I am an expanse above it! Absolutely super!
Wait, what? How are you putting these in? Where did you get these codes?
I don't know, Levin. Where do you think I got them from? I'll give you a hint. It wasn't at the fucking candy district!
So, does that mean she was right?
I don't care if she was right. I don't care about the fucking hints, okay? Do you know what I care about right now, Levin? I care about you getting me off this godforsaken hollow shell of planet and into the medium. That's where my mind is at, and that's where it's going to stay. Do you fucking read me?
You're kind of freaking me out. Seriously, it feels a little harder to breathe.
Good! Good! Then we finally understand each other. Set me up with my gate.
And with the final piece in place, the Sylph of Rage and the Knight of Space have finished their preparations for entry. After inputting the codes found in the lined-up blood of her custodian, a new item appears in her inventory, the final piece to this puzzle. Seeing her new Paragon repository, she knew what she had to do. Despite the objections of her server player, she insisted he place her activated portal in front of her torture fort. She would square up with the denizen of rage on her own terms. But first, she needed to release it. All portals rendered inoperable without their corresponding denizen's presence. And then she couldn't leave. She was trapped. The Sylph was alone, faced with a locked cage and no key. With the prize she so often kills for nowhere in sight, she had to turn to an alternate solutions. And despite having all of the correct tools for the job, all the raw strength required to break this hollow block of twisted iron down to the microscopic level, none of it worked. Her time was almost up, and there was only one thing left she could think to try. The problem being that she didn't have it with her. She had left it outside, in the mad dash to finish what she had started. This time, she was left with no other option. She needed help. And so she screamed. She pleaded for something she had never wanted in the first place. And this time, she got it.
And now we're getting to the panels like Zam or Son.
Mm-hmm. Holy shit, this is so well animated. Fucking, oh my god.
Yeah.
And it set her free. Once inside the medium, the Sylph and her denizen prowl angry circles around each other. They speak, locked in a circuitous impasse. You have a very big mouth for someone who has experienced so little.
Oh, I see. You're still saying you know me better than I know myself, huh? And I'm supposed to just take that line down? Well, please forgive me for not buying such a lofty claim on the high-end variety of fucking goddamn bullshit at face value. Tell me, do you know what's my favorite flavor of pinfall fuel? Or how I obtained the prizes in my 39th unbarred match? It was a big event. Surely you would know that, wouldn't you, oh wise-ass guide? Do you know what kind of stance I take on all this guff you've been spewing my general direction? The precise amount of stock I put in these generic condescending pieces of unrequested life lessons? Come on, that's an easy one. You know me. Besides, I basically just spelled it out for you.
Enough! You have no one to blame this attitude but yourself. Your problems are yours alone. Whether you do anything with this fact or not rests upon you. I don't think you have it in you to change. If you continue down this path, all that awaits you is misery and isolation. Maybe that is what you desire deep down. I have never once met a personality that exemplifies so perfectly everything that's wrong with this power. You have incalculable things to learn and deserve no help. But because I am bound by the rules set by my superior, I will be stuck with you throughout this journey. I am truly sorry for anyone you may have within your field of personal relationships. You deserve to feel the way you do. You deserve whatever suffering awaits you next. We are done here. Okay.
Whew.
I think that's gonna be a good place to stop now. For now.
Yeah. Whew.
Oh boy. There was a lot just then. Oh my fucking god.
How are you feeling about Act 2?
Babies. Okay, I gotta think about this. Okay. Okay. One. I'm gonna start with Ellsee. I'm gonna put Ellsee in the great pile. I'm gonna put her before Arcjec. I'm gonna put her ahead of Arcjec.
Okay. Let me pin the page we stopped on.
Thank you.
There we go.
Okay, Occeus.
He is not a gamer.
He is not a gamer. I'm gonna put him behind. I'm gonna put him behind Possum Dad. I'm gonna think here. Gentha. I'm gonna put Gentha behind. No, I'm gonna put Gentha above Sova in okay because we haven't seen much of her yet. But it's but what we have seen is very fun. I do like it. I'm excited to see what more there is for her. Okay, so
there's the breath denizen, which is in the very bottom row.
I'm putting them above the zombie servant. Rogie. Yes, I'm putting them above Rogie. They're very good. I'm probably going to put this new denizen. What's her name?
Asboga.
Asboga. I'm gonna put Asboga behind Occeus. Is that it? Might be actually it. Well, I guess I'm gonna. Okay, I guess I'm gonna put. I'm gonna put Wolf Dad, or Dog Dad, in great.
Yeah, Mutt.
That's
his name.
I kiss a mutt.
Good.
Wait. Calder left the fucking tier list and ended up back in the rows. What the fuck?
You said you wanted to put him in the rank lower than no.
You know what? That's right. Oh shit. Okay. Welcome to special hell. Okay, I'm gonna go back to no. Right, I have to. Okay. Here we go. Like that. Special hell for special quote unquote boys.
For the shitty boys.
For the shittiest boys. God.
Calder will not be alone in that rank.
Uh-oh.
Just you wait.
Uh-oh. Fear. I'm gonna be real here. This is gonna sound silly. I'm putting Possum Dad before Arcjec.
Okay.
I just like one special dad.
He is a very good dad, yes.
Look, I'm sure Arcjec will end up in Phenomenal eventually, but he still has a long way to go. He's just depressed.
He will get there. He will get there. I promise.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's it actually.
That's it for now.
Okay. Well, I mean, we're starting to fill it up. Fucking let's go. Okay. Oh my god. That was some heart hurt. There was a lot of heart hurt tonight.
Yeah. Act 2 is when the training wheels are taken off, so.
No fucking kidding, huh? Okay,
I'm really excited for more.
me too. But for now, thank you, Ozzy, for coming back and helping me weave this.
Of course, it was really fun as always.
I'm very glad you think that. Thank you, Firecat. I'm glad that you have enjoyed listening to us. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I will be back on Monday for more. I will beat every Super Mario Maker level ever. Because I will do it. I will.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you all for coming out. It's been a pleasure. It's been a blast. I hope everyone has a great evening.
Mm-hmm.
Good night. Bye bye.
Nighty night.
I believe in your Mario Maker skills. Thank you. Good night.
Change the world. My final message. Goodbye.